stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not.
Time to bring it to the table.
Rolling. Hey, yo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, OK. Everything is okay. I'm in the motherfucking building with my compadre, my brother, my bloodline somewhere in life. I know he was hunting animals and bears. Like when we were naked, we were definitely naked together.
I was fucking trying to kill birds with rocks.
I got my man Quest in the building. Q.U.E.S.T. Don't fuck up the acronym, bro.
Word.
Question until everybody speaks truth. Remember we was going hard with that shit? Yeah, that shit almost got you fucked up.
That's right. Well, there was only a couple more out there, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of them niggas changed their fucking names.
Nah. You got that shit makes you so much easier to find. I can't even explain it to you.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I spell it like that. So easy. If they can spell it like that, you'll find me anywhere.
Yeah, that shit makes you so much easier to find because once you put
Q
dot E dot, you're there. You know, there's mad different questions. Everybody's on a mission.
Fuck it, I ain't even on a mission. I just asked a lot of questions.
Word, right? That's how your name came about, right?
I just asked mad questions. Nosy nigga.
And you know what? You probably one of the niggas that's had the name for so long too. A lot of dudes be changing their name, yo. A lot of dudes change
I've always had that name. It was always just one name. Yeah, it's just one name.
How long? Like, when did you get that name? When did you start rapping?
Started rapping, I think when I was like 13.
13?
Yeah, I think I finally got that name when I was like 14, 15.
So you wrote
like
your first...
17, 18 years ago, some shit like that.
You wrote your first verse? When you was, what, 15?
Yeah, I think when we did Ready or Not. That was like the first... No, I'm lying. Shit, even before that, I did a song with Last
Corey,
Measure.
No? Oh, with Measure?
Yeah, Measure. I did a song with Measure.
Pick this up to your mouth.
I did a song with Measure and Fate. Nah, I did a song with Measure and Fate. Measure and Fate and Eternal.
You remember the name? I saw him today. He almost hit me.
Who?
Eternal.
Word?
Yeah, he was driving on his Northern on 149th and 35th Avenue.
Yeah, he doesn't live in College Point no more.
Yeah, I saw him. He almost hit me.
Nah, yeah. It was in his old basement when he lived over there in College Point Boulevard.
How was the studio?
I forgot about that shit. Shit was dope. He had mad dope equipment, but that nigga was always up on this shit. He always had dope ass beats. Yeah, he had a dope ass sound. Like he had a certain sound to him and shit.
Yo, he's one of those names. He's one of those names though. Like you could be in any type of circle and like throw it out there and somebody might know him. Somebody might know him. Like he knows mad people, yo. Like no lie, he knows mad people.
He does. He did a song with Joel Ortiz.
Oh, real? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I remember.
You don't just get those.
Nah, you remember when we did that song over there in with what's his name? Prince something.
Polygamy.
Yeah, Prince Polygamy.
And what was his man's name? Burberry.
Yeah, Berry Life something.
Berry Life.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in a minute, right? I haven't seen them post nothing. Right?
I seen the other dude though. I haven't seen Prince do anything. Oh yeah, but Berry is. I think he's like in Puerto Rico.
That was like Big Pun Studio too, right? That was where he recorded it.
That was official spot.
That was a great experience we got from Who gave us that experience? What was the name? What was the name of the group? It was Eternal and somebody else.
Eternal and
something with an A.
Yeah, All Souls Author.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. What did they call themselves though?
I forgot. Supreme Degrees.
Supreme Degrees. There you go. Supreme Degrees.
Oh my God, my memory's working today, yo. My brain is working. Usually I'll be like, I don't know. Like I don't know. I can't even give you credit, nigga. Like, I don't know. It's working today. I'm in the bank today. Let's go.
But yeah, Supreme Degrees, they brought us to that studio. We recorded It's the Mission. But that was a dope song, too.
That beat was fire. Yeah, but it was a dope song. Like how we all did it like a back and forth and shit.
We did a back and forth. Yo, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that shit's dope.
And then leaving there, we were just performing a lot, right? After that, because during that time, that was more of the College Point time. Yeah. Did you see the Mongoose thing on my fridge?
Well, when we did
the flyer? Yeah, the flyers on my fridge.
I remember that. Yo, didn't somebody get punched in the face? Was it Oops? Did Oops get punched in the face that night?
Somebody did.
Oops? I think it was Oops.
I remember Tef called out sick that night. Remember his reason? Tef called out sick that night. He couldn't perform.
Why?
Because niggas was after him.
Oh, yeah. Oh God.
He said, yo, I think I got some people after me. I'm not gonna come tonight because I think they're gonna show up.
Yeah.
And then 2 girls show up asking for him.
Yeah, it's a good reason. I think that was a good reason.
Yo, he G'd up. He G'd up to make that call.
Word up, yo. Shit, fuck it.
2 girls show up asking for you, yo. After you say, yo, this might happen.
Yeah. That was a dope show. I remember Styx even performed that show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was funny. He did surprisingly better than what I thought he was gonna do.
Well, yo, to be honest, Styx is dope. You know, I find there's a thing with like potential. It's everywhere. Potential is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like a person that never wrote a song can just swing a bat, and if he just had it in him to write that good one or felt that melody or
write that good one.
That good one, B? Come on, son. How many people do it? And then you know what? It'd be that guy that be writing for 100 years that can't get one good one. It'll be the guy that just decided to get high and sit there and say, I'm gonna just write something right now. And he wrote a freestyle to a hot beat and just put it out. And it's hard as hell. Like,
yo, it can happen like that.
Potential is everywhere. How many people, like, I was telling Physic, I was like, yo, I remember our first show, B, I don't know what I was doing. I just know we had 35 people for an open mic.
Yo, bro, like we just did some crazy shit. I remember even before those times, like we didn't, like at least me, like my dumb ass would go and perform like drunk as shit. Like what the fuck was wrong with me, yo?
We used to be fucking.
I used to be bombed. Like
it's almost like we would have to make sure we were drunk in order to perform.
I couldn't remember where I was, let alone lyrics. You know what I mean? Like people was expecting way much from me. I was like, all right, I gotta stop this. And that's when I really like told myself, I'm not ever drinking before a show ever again. I'll just get fucked up after my performance. Fuck it. I'll just catch up and just take mad shots. Or I'll start drinking during my set. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Start taking shots and drinking.
Like right when you're about to perform, like
no, even like no on stage. I don't ever drink before. I don't ever drink before.
On the stage, like I it depends on like my nerves. Like it really depends on my nerves. If I'm shot, yeah, one shot will do me well. But I'm the type, you know me, I get bubble guts from beginning to the end. From the beginning of the day that I'm gonna perform all the way up until the end.
Oh yeah, of course. Who doesn't?
I get shits all day. Like I'm over here like
who doesn't?
I can't be inside.
Yo, man, I'll be fucking walking to the bathroom trying to rehearse my lines that I already memorized, and then it's like, you know what? I already know this shit. So as soon as you go on stage, like for me at least, as soon as I spit my first bar, I'm in the pocket. Because I already know I'm sober and I got this song memorized. I'm already there. Now the rest is just like, I'm going to just have fun with y'all niggas. Y'all got y'all niggas for the next 15, 20 minutes. Y'all mine. That's it. Hopefully bring a beer up with me or a shot or a cup. And then I'm chilling. That's it.
Space? You want me to move this shit?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Nah, you're right though. Like I be the same way. Like I
be super nervous.
I be so nervous. And then and it's not until you get up on the stage and now it's like the roller coaster ride begins, and I get so mad at the ending when it's coming to an end. Every time each song finishes, it's like my time is diminishing. Yeah. Every time a song finishes on stage, my time on stage is coming to an end. Like I learned that I got hotter later. I had to erase all that. And because I used to get hotter later. You got a 10-minute set, you got a 15-minute set. By the second or third song, you the Hulk. You in there. That gotta
start off.
You gotta start off like the Hulk. You gotta
bring them through mood changes, man. You start off as the Hulk. Next thing you're going through, that I'm spitting something different, a story, and next thing you know, I'm back at it. You know what I mean? Like, and they just like, I don't even know. This fucking kid is just nice. You know what I mean?
That's the best. I think that's the best time we have strength. Us is on stage. On stage is the best time when we have a strength, because that's like the, even if we were famous, even for the people that are famous, that make that say things on Twitter or make statements or pick a side, or it's nothing compared to who they are and what they bring up on stage and the power they represent. That power we represent when we're on stage, it's something different. It's like undefined. It don't have a language. It's just us, those people, and what we're coming to do. Make them be entertained. Yeah. Invoke their thought. Like, what just happened? There's no moment that could be made up. There's nothing you can write down on paper. Like, it can't say on paper, yo, that shit was a dope show.
It's raw. You know what I mean?
It's different.
And that's when it's its most organic. You know what I mean? At its essence. Because think about it, like. Would you rather like see an actor when he's in character behind the camera when he's initially doing it and actually seeing that talent, or would you rather see it
perfected? You want to see it. You want to see it on it.
You know what I mean? See, but like we don't audition. We don't have take 1, take 2. You know, we have take 1. Yeah. That's it. You know what I mean? You got rehearsals. You know what I mean? You can't say, yo, DJ, play that shit back. My bad. Let's do another take. 5-minute break. Everybody go to lunch. Director, cut. No, you don't get none of that. You know what I mean? You got, yo, DJ, put that shit on. All right, and then if you DJ your DJ, then he knows how to fuck with you. You know what I mean? They can even help correct your shit if they see you fucking up a little bit.
Just change your song or pick your shit up.
Change your shit real quick, start scratching. He sees you mess up, you come with like an interlude or something, you know what I mean? Have him start scratching it up. And, you know, that's chemistry. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You see me start fucking up. If I fuck up a bar, boom, you scratch it. You go into like a little set real quick or do something. And then I can just act like, oh, you fucking just scratching shit together. And I'll make it just seem like that. I'm acting, you know what I mean? I'm here to entertain. Some people won't even recognize if you even fucked
improv,
up. You know
yeah. Most people won't even recognize the improv. See, I think with comedians, it's a different texture because with comedians, you know, you could have a DJ or somebody to help you. With a comedian, you're all alone. Yeah. And there's only so much you can rehearse in a mirror. A mirror don't laugh back. Yeah, a mirror don't laugh back. You know, you can only say your jokes, but so many times to your friends and to the people that know you. Like as a comedian, it's a different monster. You're going up there, you're gonna give these people this random thought, and once you gotta control this wave of energy in this room between the hecklers, the people not listening, the people you're really grabbing, you and your own nerves,
and your fans who expect up here.
Yo, Burt Kreischer, he can't perform. He doesn't perform without he doesn't perform unless he doesn't wear a shirt.
Yeah, I know he wears.
That's his new shit now. His shit always have to be, and he does not look attractive to be shirtless.
Yo, but that's kind of smart. That's a good gimmick because it's just like. It's already kind of funny already. Like, if it's the first time you see him, why this nigga shirtless and throw a fuck? And when he starts talking, he's just like, whatever. But maybe that just makes him comfortable.
Louis used to have a joke. Louis used to come up and be like, he used to be like, what did he say? He said, before I came here, I had to make myself a turkey sandwich. And everybody starts laughing, like, and he goes, what? I know I'm fat. I don't need you guys judging me on it, so I got it out the way. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, you can recognize Ralphie May used to be like that too. Ralphie May, yo, Joey Diaz, and everybody. They all have eating stories about Ralphie May. They was like, yo, one time Ralphie May. Joey Diaz took Ralphie May out to eat, and he said, "Don't worry, I got it." Yo, the bill came out to like $2,000. Oh man. Yo, Ralphie,
one of them niggas. One of them niggas. Shit, niggas eat you out.
God bless the dead. He passed away from being overweight, but he was one of those fuckers, yo. You ever seen the episode when they were all tripping acid? Ari Shaffir, Ralphie May, Joey Diaz, they're all tripping acid on Joey's podcast. All of them, and they're going through changes, and Lee Sayat, he can't keep his eyes open. He's over here like, Joey, why do you always do this to me? You always get me fucked up, and then you make fun of me.
That's fucked up. Shit is bad. I don't even want to record myself tripping on anything.
He used to feed Lee Sayat 500 milligram Death Stars. Yo, cause Joey, his tolerance is crazy. He eat them and don't feel nothing. It's going on crazy. Yo, Lee Sayat,
like a regular day.
Yo, I'm gonna show you. Yo, look, Lee Sayat passing out. But on drugs. Look, almost every podcast
he passed out.
Yo, he's falling asleep on himself. Watch.
Oh God.
Lee Sayat in outer space. Look how high he is. Look at his face.
He looks so like...
Look, he just let the sleep.
That nigga napping,
Don't
son.
he look like Beavis and Butthead?
That nigga is straight napping, son. Yo.
Wait, what happened? Oh
my god. Shit, nigga look like.
Look at the guy next to him go crazy.
That nigga look like Ali from the deli, nigga. Like. Yo, he's probably going through anxiety right now.
Yeah, look at
you know what I mean? He's tripping balls, yo. He's tripping, son. That would probably be me. Look at that. He probably can't breathe. I know what that is. That's anxiety, son. That's fucked up. That would deadass be me. Tripping, son. Holding it in.
Trying to laugh.
Yo.
Oh, fuck. I can't laugh.
I remember, yo, remember that time we smoked?
He's still there for mad long. Look, this nigga's... They were jamming.
Yeah, bro. Yo, remember that time we first smoked Pineapple Express in the park and shit?
Oh.
Yo, that's how I feel like what he was going through, except I wasn't going through anxiety. I was just stiff. I was just stiff. Like
I couldn't move.
I couldn't move. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't speak. Oh, God.
He just told the story. Yo,
Joey Diaz.
Yo, this guy's crazy. Yo,
Joey Diaz.
Joey
Diaz is a nut, my nigga.
These niggas take acid. These niggas take fucking.
Who died?
Ralphie May.
Oh,
the fat one.
Yeah. Maybe he was heavy though.
Yo, he was real heavy, but
he was heavy. He said, "You guys will be on a level. Take acid.
Niggas take acid to start their podcast, though."
Oh God, that's crazy, bro. That's how I feel.
I want to try it. I want to try it on my podcast. You know why I call everything is okay? I think I could do it.
Yeah, I feel like the first podcast, because you remember, I smoke from time to time.
Okay.
Not every time I get anxiety, but I feel like the first podcast we did, for the first thing that we did.
Okay.
I think I was having an anxiety attack. That's why I wasn't even fucking speaking that much. I was trying to control my breathing. I thought I was dying. I was looking like fucking Lee Syatt right there, bro. Like how I was like, and then I'm trying to grab my chest, look at my phone, anything to make me feel comfortable.
Yo, B, I tell you, I was here several weeks ago. I was with Physic and I was with L, and we took some shrooms. I had some shrooms. Yo, B, so we're sitting here, and we were sitting down for a good 2 hours, and all of a sudden, I tried to get up, and I got up, and the whole room just went, woof, woof, sit back down. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
So I walk over there to the bathroom, and the hallway just got long. The corridor just got real long.
Oh, God.
And my body's going, get to the window in the living room.
What the fuck?
Yo, I went to the window, opened it. Like a fish in water. I was sucking in air.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Yo, remember this dude?
Oh, this little nigga, right? Yeah, I remember when he was yelling at that Puerto Rican and shit. Remember him?
Yo, Beetlejuice is funny, yo.
Beetlejuice is
I don't care what nobody says. He's a funny motherfucker, B.
Yo, for real, it's facts.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny they call him Beetlejuice, nigga.
What you mean? Look at his face.
That's fucked up.
He's ass fucked up. He's worth millions probably, though.
Probably. Can't even keep a serious face looking at this nigga. Yo, pour the shot, man. I need a fucking shot. There's so many things. I'm already going to hell. There's a million things I want to say, but I don't want to make it worse when I get there.
What, you got a daughter, you got soft, nigga?
I just don't want to make it worse, nigga.
It can't get any worse. He got to live like that. It can't get no worse, me.
Yo, oh, God, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, right here, they were asking him to spell a word. Hold up. Let me see. They ask him to, and he keeps spelling his name. Red. Lester. He keeps saying Lester. But they keep asking to spell red.
Why does he keep doing that?
He plays like he's dumb, B. Yo, they gave him this dude right here gives him like he gives him like $400 in cash. Yo, everybody used to mess with this dude. Yo, they give him like $400 in cash and they go count it for like 20 minutes. And then he goes, it's $21. Right here, they do it to it. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh God, that's crazy.
Yo, that's great. That's great. But I think about that, man. You know, can there be another? In a way, for me, Joe Rogan is more educated. They asked him how tall he was. He said 6'5". No, he goes, I'm this tall.
Yeah, that nigga taking a fucking 40,
yeah, look how big he looks compared to him.
Oh, look, that 40 look too heavy for him, son.
He can look at it around the spout.
Yo.
Look at his hand around the spout. Look, I'm this big. They asked him, how tall are you? He goes, I don't know, man. I'm this
nigga taking a 40. That shit looks super huge in front of your body. That's crazy. Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Nah, but I find
this nigga pissing. What the fuck? This nigga's like, oh God, it's crazy. Oh man, it's hilarious.
But yeah, like Howard Stern, fucking who was the other one that used to make Weird Al Yankovic? Because I'm fat, you know. You know, like, will we get another parody, dude? Will we get another parody, another funny dude? Like, look.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure they're out there. They're just not famous.
They're just not famous.
You know what I mean?
There's too many, like the long neck dudes. You know the long neck brother, the white one. You got the white one, and then you got the wide neck dude.
Oh yeah.
They're famous for having big necks.
Having weird necks. The niggas is weird neck niggas and shit.
You want a Stella or Corona?
I'm Corona.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh. Yo, so you what's working in the hospital? Do you see the wave of Corona and everything? The way they depict it on the news with this second strand, and like, can people afford the treatment for this virus? Are people paying? Is it coming willingly, that money? Are you guys running up them numbers for deaths?
I don't even work in the hospital.
Oh, you don't?
No, not physically in the hospital. I work for a hospital.
I know, but you see the papers. I'm saying you see numbers, you see papers.
No, but there's agreements. You know what I mean? Like, so for like
you wouldn't be able to tell if there was more patients this month than last month, for example?
I don't track that.
Oh, you don't track that? You just track numbers.
Yeah, because I don't track that because I'm tracking payments from the insurance. So like I'm making sure that they pay us. But there is like legalities of where, like, you know, where if a patient comes into the hospital, you know, depending on what they're seen for, if it's something of COVID-19 related, then, you know, it's basically a dud account. They have to just automatically like approve it and pay it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then basically and then at the end of the day, you know, probably in the future they'll go back to the account, review the records, and make a determination and audit it, saying, okay, this wasn't COVID-19 related or some shit. You know what I mean? But that's what they're basically doing. Like, they have to make an agreement with Northwell. Obviously, like, the fucking executives and all that shit have to go to each payer depending on the insurance and make a time frame of, hey, you know, like, you're not allowed to deny anything from this month to this month due to the COVID-19. They're basically gonna just approve it and authorizations required and so forth.
That's crazy. Cause I would think that everybody I would think that everybody is crooked. The hospitals are crooked. Politicians are crooked. Everybody that can under the table get a buck from this relief that's going on, they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't blame them. But I would think, like, you know what I mean? I would think, like, isn't it weird how they say less people are working, but the prices seem to be more expensive on shit?
What do you mean less people mean to be working?
They say less people are working because of unemployment. Like, there's no money. Yeah. But things are more expensive now. Like, I'm outside town. Like, I just paid for a car battery. It was like $190.
It was always that price.
Nah, that shit was $99 5 years ago, B. I bought a car battery for $100.
That was 5 years ago. COVID's only been around for 1 year.
God damn, no.
Shit changes every year, homie.
Yo,
What the fuck? This is what it costs to live in. This is why it doesn't cost to live in New York, because they'll raise something a certain amount of money that you really do need, just like rent. But then you'll get a raise from a job that isn't even gonna cost that. You know, or cover the cost.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
It's like they give you the debt first, and then they give you the raise after.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the raise is never gonna cover.
It doesn't really cover it. It's just enough to like satisfy your. I got one for you, and this shot I want to take for him, because we just said that about New York and it's so expensive. So I get a phone call like 3 weeks ago, a text message. Hey brother, tomorrow I'm leaving, I'm moving. If you want to meet up with me, I'm here till whatever time. I didn't meet up with him. That's Eddie I'm talking about.
Oh.
So now I called Eddie 2 weeks ago, and it's nighttime over here. It's not nighttime wherever the fuck he is. Eddie moved to Austin, Texas.
Well, it's really not. It's only 3 hour difference.
He picked up.
Difference, right?
He picked up, but my point is that he picked up and moved. You know what I mean? The dude just picked up, pays nothing, got like a 4-bedroom house.
Yeah.
Everything. It's so much. I'm like, oh my God, why am I here? Am I only in New York because I was born in New York?
Nah, I think it's a lot of different things, but I think it's a lot based on personality, to be honest, for each person.
We do have personality.
You know, but I think it's per personality for each person, right? You know, I have a personality where, and I'm accustomed to things that I like to be close by and like the people I want to hang out with, and I like to be near my family as well. Mm-hmm. Like, definitely, if I needed to, I can pick up and leave wherever the fuck I want to live. You know what I mean? That's just something I would have to do if it needed to come to that. Would I like it? Probably not. Would I hate it? Pretty sure I would. You know what I mean?
Because you know what you need.
Other people can just be like, yeah, I just want to get the fuck out of here, like what Speak No did when he's like, yo, I'm gonna just pick up and leave and go to Virginia.
Even your sister doing that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? My sister, both of them, and then you know they ended up coming back. It's just me. It's just like, you know, granted, like I do need to make more money, so I know what I need to do out here, and I know how I can live. You know what I mean?
You trying to bring everybody with you when you leave?
Who, me? Nah, because I don't need to talk anybody into doing anything that they don't want to do, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, if I move to somewhere I know nobody's going to want to go, because, like, what if I do have the power of making them make that decision, but it doesn't work out the same way it worked out for me?
Now you're
them.
responsible for the shit
now
that
I'm like,
they
damn, this nigga done talk me and move over here, but I'm fucking
sleeping on the Sunset Strip.
I'm poorer than I was in New York. What the fuck?
Yo, you saw the rope-a-dope?
You know what I mean? So, you know, but it is like for everything. Kudos for him. You know, a lot of people can do it. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of things that just hold me back is the comfortability of living out here. I like living out here. I like the weather changes. I still like the cold weather. You know, but I'm not saying that could change in 10, 15 years. Maybe I want to go down to Miami if I retire. You know, maybe I would do that. You know? I'm pretty sure that's what I would do.
Your family always meant a lot. Like, you've always been a family, or, you know, you've always moved. You move heaven, earth, any mountain. You know, you when it comes to your family, you've always been so. I couldn't see yourself removing yourself from your family willingly. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Like, if it came down to, like, your immediate family, like your daughter and your wife, and you're like, yo, hold up. I could be saving $90,000 a year if I just... All right, listen, guys, I love y'all, but I'll see y'all in 5 years. When I save up the $90,000 that I'm saving. It made sense like that, but I definitely different strokes for different folks. Because when I think about Ed, you know, Ed, it's always been him and his parents in the boat. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And now he got a wife. Now he got him and his parents, but now he got a wife. And yeah, like
different circumstances, different things. Yeah. He probably didn't even like living out here. You'd be surprised how a lot of New Yorkers don't even like living here.
You know what it is? He's been driving on the road for years now since he got his CDL, and he got to experience. He would send me apartments and houses on Zillow. He would send me mini mansions, $70,000 in the middle of nowhere. So I'm like, oh my God. He's like, yo, B, look at this shit.
No, it's man nice.
Like, yo. Last time he was here, he told me a story about these weird people that he moved in, and this lady the guy worked from like the government on some secret stuff, and the woman was just real weird with him, and he's like moving stuff, and he was like, I felt so awkward, I knew something was wrong, and she was like, yeah, we got away from where we're coming because we know what's coming next.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so Eddie was like, yo.
Can you let me in on the secret?
Eddie picked up and moved, though. Eddie made valid points. You know, open arms. Open to carry arms out there, less rent out there. The weather is hot. COVID doesn't thrive in the sun.
Tax-free.
Doesn't thrive in the sun. Tax free. You know, believe it or not, more spacious. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of pros to mushrooms are right there. You know what I mean? Cocaine's right there. You know what I'm saying? Weed is right there. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's bad about Texas for me is weed is illegal. Well, yeah. I can't. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's a big deal.
I don't know.
That's like saying beer's illegal.
That's like, but it's like a million things because like what am I gonna do in Texas? Like, there's no hip hop in Texas. Like, there is, but you know how hard.
Talking about?
You know how hard
Houston is the.
You know how hard
music capital.
Real rap underground?
Oh, yo, son, you know a big Bun B? Yes, they are.
There ain't no more Bun B's.
Dead, but I'm just saying. There isn't no more.
It's all stripper music now. What are you talking about,
But that's what they were making, underground stripper music.
Yeah, I know, but now
that's what Houston's about.
Right then, but now stripper music actually has a sound, man. They gotta sound a certain way.
I think you'll be, like, what are you gonna do? Think about it. Like,
I would probably stand out because I'll probably be the only nigga doing it.
That's all we need.
Which is good, but I also, like, who am I gonna do? Like, I have to fly you down to be my hype man, like, or now I gotta find all new podcasts and niggas who do fuck with my music. You know, even if I don't care about doing it here. Now, if I want to go hang out with somebody, I gotta make new friends.
That's what I said.
Now, if I want to go hit on my family, I gotta do that. And besides worrying about being a job,
like
and everything's mad far.
And
everything's mad far. It's not like, hey,
walk to the store.
I could walk to my boy's crib and do a podcast. I'm a 10-minute drive here.
Nope.
If in Texas, you might live an hour and a half away from me, bro.
Yep.
I gotta drive an hour and a half to go to you.
Yep.
Worry about drinking and shit, which I don't drink that much, but damn, like.
And then I gotta worry about driving my drunk ass home.
Yeah, like if I do get drunk, I gotta sleep over there. Worry about getting to my house in the morning at a fucking hour and a half drive. Worry about getting changed to going into work.
I guess, you know, when you put it like that, we do have a huge convenience of everything being so close and available to us. You know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if I want that type of stuff, I can go deeper. Like, I could go to, like, you know, Westchester if I needed to do it, or look for houses, like, which I'm trying to do, Long Island and shit, but it's whatever.
Yeah, that's what, you know, Long Island I just find a little expensive because the taxes are a lot out there, right? And I find sometimes with Long Island be, I don't mean to say it like this, but I gotta say it plainly. They're a little racist for me, my taste. They're a little, you know, I don't want to go to the donut store for a coffee in the morning and then, like, and feel any type of way besides just wanting to get my coffee in the morning. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I didn't ever feel like that. But I think if that's the only way.
No, yeah.
I think that's only if you portray yourself that way. You know what I mean?
No.
We dress the way we dress. We talk the way we talk.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But we also have manners when needed.
And
now, if you
intelligence.
Now, if you disrespect me, I'm gonna hood slap the shit out of you.
Get smacked.
You know what I mean? You'll get smacked the fuck up, bro. Like, I ain't the bagel guy. I'll punch you in your mouth, son. You know what I mean? Like, for real. I'm being 100%. You know what I mean? But, like, you know, if you move out to a place like that, obviously your whole intention is not to even live like that. You know, not to even worried about living like that or being treated like the way you would over here, because there's certain neighborhoods, just like out here, that probably...
Look what they did with Josh. Look, Josh the mechanic. My man Josh. He's like... I think no, it's definitely a racist thing. Like, he's Spanish, and I think he's Egyptian or some shit like that. And he he was putting flyers for his, you know, shop and shit like that. And he even paid for some advertisements and shit like that. And the town said, "No, you can't have that here. You can't do that out here." Why you can't? No, you can't do that out here. It disrupts the way they can't see it if you do it out there. And then so he put a sign outside his front. The thing, no, you can't do that. It blocks the sidewalk. It blocks the sidewalk. It blocks the sidewalk.
Where is he at?
He's in Long Island, Merrick Road. Not even really Long Island, but he notices. He's like, hell yeah, like, how an Indian treated me funny in a gas station. I'm like, yo, why you treating me funny for? And he's like, I'm not treating you funny. I'm like, no, you treating me real funny right now, bro. Like, what's the matter with you? He's like looking at my hands. He's like, and you could tell he thinks I'm trying to, like, do some sleight of hand shit. Like, he's looking at my hands like, and I'm like, damn, and I'm like, you know, I had to ask him, like, well, you been robbed before? He's like, yeah, I've been robbed before by a Spanish guy. I'm like, I get it, bro, but I just want to buy my beer and go. Like, yeah, but he was honest. He's like, yeah, I've been robbed before by a dude that looks just like you. Like, you have to ask, because even in 2020, like, I'd be more nervous about, like,
Yeah, but you don't think that, bro? That's everywhere,
right?
It's everywhere. You don't think they have that shit in Texas?
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? Like the baby caught it filming his video just because he wasn't from that town, my nigga. He's lucky he had some people there and he had to act tough and shit. But what if them niggas was just loose cannons? Could have just shot up that whole video shoot.
Nah, you're absolutely right.
You know what I mean? And them, they were the same race, same color. They're both black. Like who's to tell me if I move to Texas, I'm a brownie? You know what I mean? People don't treat me like I'm a Mexican. They don't even give a fuck in Puerto Rico. They gonna automatically call me a Mexican. I gotta punch somebody for thinking I'm the wrong race just because he feels like his skin color is better than mine. You know what I mean?
And even if you were fucking Mexican, don't fucking...
Yeah, even if I was, you know what I mean?
Mexican,
I don't even care. You got it wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. I'll give you the pass.
And I hate people like that. The people like that really get on my fucking nerves. Like that race shit nowadays. Like people gotta let that shit the fuck go somewhere. Like let it go. Somewhere. I treat everybody exactly the same way. Though if I don't like you, that means I have a reason not to like you. And if you feel like I have a reason not to like you, then if you man enough, fucking come to my face and ask me, yo, why don't you like me? And I'll tell you. And I'll keep it a bug. Even then, I won't try to punch you in the face.
I'm gonna just tell you why I don't like you. Now, if you feel some type of way, then that's whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, I ain't looking to fight nobody, man. I ain't looking to fucking worry about the cops coming and all that shit. I'm a grown ass man, dog. I got work, got a good job, I got a family.
That's what I be thinking every time.
Money,
every time I'm about to get into an argument with somebody, I'm like, damn, I got work tomorrow. Yo, that's the first thing I think about when I'm about to get an argument. I got work tomorrow, B. I can't be doing this.
I got no time for this. I got no time.
I got no time. Like, if I'm gonna whip your ass, I'm gonna make it worth it right now, yo. What you mean? I'm gonna whip your ass right now really badly because I got work tomorrow. Do you got work tomorrow? Yeah. So think about it while we doing this.
Nah, yeah, you know. unless he truly, really deserve it, then you'll catch me out of character. I'll be out of character for that split moment. But it really happens. I have patience. You know what I mean? If I punch you in the face, the cops should be there like, yeah, the nigga Quest punched you in the face. That means you deserve it.
I think the only time you react is when you're asked to do it, though.
Well, yeah, they giving me permission.
Yo, B, I'm gonna let something be known right here, right? Like, I'm gonna have to clip this up too, so it's really, really known. Don't ask him to do something. Like, don't like, if he said you want me to punch you in the face, don't say so. Do it. He's gonna do it. If you don't say so, do something, and don't give him arm's reach. You know what I mean? If he can reach you with his arms, he's gonna grab you, and then he's just gonna go. Cause you gave him permission. Don't give the nigga permission, B.
I don't want no problems with anybody.
Yeah, good luck. They be finding everybody though.
No, yeah, they do.
It's a shame though that people are so aggressive and mad. And I get it though. Like people are getting toyed with, the government, people, and then I know it's frustrating, right? It must be frustrating to somebody that isn't getting an unemployment check right now. You know what I mean? Like, isn't getting an unemployment check or even like health benefits are being cut. You know, the internet is trash now. When you go to the IRS website, you want to figure out where your stimulus is. It's not. Oh yeah, I been doing it. Been home. Our computer systems and how we look up our information, all that shit should be straight. That shit should be straight. The machine should be working fine. But it goes to show you, like, I think that's why people are so ticked off. Like, and then now you got this thing where take a vaccine, don't take a vaccine, take a vaccine, don't take a vaccine. You said you weren't gonna do it.
I'm taking that shit.
I don't know. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to, and I think the reason I'm going to is because I'm not allergic to anything. I haven't any of the things that are saying that are affecting people. I don't have any of those underlying issues, and I kind of want to be able to just go out and just not worry.
What's the difference? You still can catch COVID-19 though. Same shit with the flu shot. The niggas haven't perfected the flu shot.
What, you gotta do it every year?
The flu, I would assume.
Oh, we don't know these things though.
I would assume though.
Look it up.
I don't think it's a one shot deal. These people there's some people out there who caught the COVID-19 coronavirus twice.
Hey Siri, do you gotta take the vaccine twice?
Nah, I don't think they. Well, number one is 2 shots.
I know that.
Yeah.
I found this on the web for do you got to take the vaccine twice? Check it out.
No, it's not twice. Yeah, no, it's not twice. And every year they haven't announced it yet because it's not even a cure. It's a vaccination. Vaccinations need to be given out every year. If they're saying it's a strain of like the flu shot of the flu or whatever, I would assume it's gonna be the same way that the flu is given every year.
But they don't call the flu shot a vaccine, do they?
It's a vaccine.
Oh, they call it a vaccine?
Yeah.
Damn. See, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, and they haven't even perfected that shit. You telling me they perfected this shit in 9 months?
So, all right, but you don't believe in how? Oh wait, you did. You got it, right?
What?
You got COVID-19?
No, not that I'm aware, but April did.
How bad was it?
She didn't have it that bad, but like I said, it affects, and she has asthma. But you know what I mean? Like she was sick.
Did she have breathing problems? Did she have like?
Not really. Like I know she said her chest was tight for a couple of days, and like she had body aches, but like she wasn't that bad. I know, like when her brother got it, he was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and that was we were in Florida at that time in February, at the midst of it all, and they didn't even give him the corona test, and that's why I told him like, yo, you don't have the flu, bro. Like they like quarantined him off because they didn't know what he had, but they're so stupid. Like, how about you just test? I don't even think they had the coronavirus test at that time.
Probably not. Not in the very beginning. Because I remember, you told me that it was over there by you, like in the.
Bro, he was mad sick, yo. Yo, Junior was hurt. You know what I mean? Like he was
bad.
Yeah, he was bad, bro. Yo, he couldn't fly back. He was stuck in Florida for like a month because he was in the hospital for like a week and a half, and then he couldn't take a plane for like another 2 weeks till they made sure that he was able to fly, because he had like a lot of breathing problems. And then remember, when you get on a plane,
but Junior has underlying issues too, right? Junior's a little overweight. Junior got asthma.
I think he just has high blood pressure, and I don't think he has diabetes.
Those are underlying issues, though. Those are underlying issues, and you gotta remember that's probably why. Well, April did too. She had asthma.
You know what I mean?
She had asthma. That's true.
You know, and I'm pretty sure there's people who had underlying issues that had COVID-19 that just didn't die from it. You know what I mean? But then it'll kill a perfectly healthy person.
Yeah, like it's killed an Olympian or some shit.
Yeah, bro. You know, it's killed little kids. You know what I mean? Kids, teenagers, middle-aged, people in their 20s, 30s, early 30s with perfect health. You know, like, you want me to take something that's I don't even know who you tested it on. You know what I mean? Like, people passing out from getting shot, but that could all just be the media too. But I don't need to get into all that. I just know I don't feel safe taking it.
How do you feel about the media?
No, I don't know. You
don't trust them?
You never know. Why? Do you trust them? Do you trust what they have the power to show you and at any given moment?
When I stopped trusting them? when they found Biden's laptop one day, and then they didn't talk about it ever again the next day after they found all that kiddie porn and shit on it.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't trust them because they all just doing one thing. Whatever they're told, their job. You can't trust a person that just does their job. I feel like there's no integrity there. I feel like, if you think out the box, if you break a little bit of rules sometimes, but you do it for the betterment of the environment that you're living in, I think that there is there's a reason why they called the Avengers, not the pre-Vengers. See, I think, I think it's kind of backwards. Like, wouldn't you want somebody who does just do their job, especially when you're that powerful of an organization or anything like that? Wouldn't you want somebody to say, if somebody thinks out the box to better the job, or like, I wouldn't be mad if one of my employees was doing something for 8 months on the low, and then like, they invented something, and I'm like, fuck, nigga, you were lying to me for 8 months? But you invented gravity machine.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course.
I wouldn't mind if I got lied to, if my employee didn't do his job to the full capacity, but was able to be innovative about the job. I'd take that. I would take an employee like that. Like, yeah, sometimes the nigga slacks off and he's fucking the fucking secretary, but he just invented matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. but like, you put in two different types of positionings, right? Because like, you got people like me who just, hey, you gotta do this. Granted, you can always make it better because it's all processy flows. But the media was hey, you gotta stand in front of this camera and you have to read this.
One job. This teleprompter that tells you whatever I say it says.
And if you don't read that and you mess up, there's a high possibility you might lose your job. You know what I mean?
Or if you show your dick off,
or if you stray off, because it only takes one little click. Hey, they no longer can see what you're doing now. But now you messed up. You didn't do what we told you to. You know what I mean? Like, There's a million things. You know what I mean? Like, who's to say? You know, what if somebody like who knows if somebody who was supposed to be taking care of like all the ads and they show like a commercial that wasn't like a car commercial because there's probably a subliminal message in it, but yet they show some educational shit about fucking college and how you can like never pay taxes again or some crazy shit like that. It's probably gonna benefit the world, but instead of showing that stupid ass car commercial, you know, of getting the new fucking 2021,
he's fired now for not doing his job, but he did the right thing. Yo, B, you know, you saw Icarus?
Huh?
You saw Icarus, the Netflix special?
Nah.
Here, let's make a cheers to this. Pleasure having you. We're going to get into the shits about the music because 2021 is going to be a very great year for us musically.
It's going to be very interesting.
But this is cheers this to you, and thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, of course.
So Icarus, documentary about this guy who got interested in cyclists. After Lance Armstrong got caught for doping, he just like, he got interested. He's like, damn, because he couldn't put it together because Armstrong didn't get caught for doping. His teammate got caught for doping after Armstrong retired. And then since his teammate got caught, all the teammates snitched on him and said, nigga, he was doing it too. But then they all snitched and said, we all did it. He was still better than us. So if everybody's cheating, everybody's actually playing the same game. If you're cheating and you still lose, that means you still lost to the person. You're still a loser. You still didn't win. So this guy, he randomly takes it upon himself. Here, I'm going to get his name for you too because he deserves that.
Icarus.
Yeah, the documentary's Icarus. But this guy randomly takes it upon...
Is it spelled the same way, like from the Egyptian?
Icarus. Icarus. Yeah. I didn't know that's how you spell Icarus. That's why I said it like that. I'm an idiot. Brian Fogel. Brian Fogel's his name. So Brian Fogel went ahead. He went ahead and said, I want to do the same thing that Lance did. I want to see if it's really going to make a difference because he got away with...
He tested it?
He got away with over 200 negative tests. Think about that. He was beating the test. He was beating all the cycling tests. Yeah. All these niggas were cheating. How are they doing? How? So the higher-ups had to know that they were cheating. So what he did, he went on the low. And he started doing himself with all these steroids to see if it really made a difference with him in competition. And also, he got in touch with two people that work in those type of areas so they can help him. And so they can help him beat the test. Tell him when to take it, when not to take it, when to stop taking it, what to take so it doesn't show up in the urine. So he got somebody to help him cheat. The person that he got to help him cheat was also the person that helped the Russians cheat in 2000, switching all the urine samples. Russia lost all those Olympic medals. Remember, they lost 13 gold medals.
13 gold medals, yeah.
You know why? It was the same doctor that was helping him, and the Russia got wind that he was helping some guy. And once they got wind of it, they went after this poor guy. Yo, he had to go to America. Right now, I think America just lifted a ban off of him. But yeah, he had to go to America, run. They killed his boss, the guy that hired him, who was doing it before him. They killed him. Yeah, he had to get away. Putin says, we don't got nothing to do with this. He broke down, he went on New York Times and broke down the whole thing of what they did. He was like, when you go to the Olympics, when you give a urine sample, there's 2 urine samples you give, an A and a B. Reason is that if they test the A and it comes out positive, they still got the B. So for all the Russian athletes, they had in the building, because he was one of the scientists that worked on the urine samples in the building. In the building, Russia coerced those urine samples that belong, like say you got 36 urine samples, but 7 belong to Russians. They would pull them out, give them to KGB. KGB will go switch them for the other regular urine samples in the fucking Olympics, bro.
That's crazy.
And then with the other one, they had a wall, and they had an outlet thing, a cover. So it looked like it's an outlet cover? No, it was a hole in the wall with the other urine samples that they would switch out. For years, Russia has been doing this. Doping during the Olympics. It's called Icarus. You gotta see it. It's on Netflix. Awesome documentary, man. And the guy, you could tell, like Fogel, you could tell, he's like, you could tell when shit hits the fan when he's just watching the news.
So you think like Rocky was hindsight?
What do you mean? Rocky was hindsight?
When fucking Drago was fucking doping his shit. You think that?
Drago gave y'all up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. He was from Russia, right?
Yeah.
Soviet Union, yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, he said what happened was China, Russia was buying.
You think they knew about it from that long ago?
It had to be, because he said that when they asked him how long, he said they've always done this. Russian athletes have always doped and done what they had to do to beat 90%, 13 gold medals were stripped. That's crazy. 13 gold medals were stripped. You're gonna tell you know what they say about the guy that you caught stealing in your house?
Yeah.
That's not the first time he was stealing. That's the first time he got caught. So they say, what do? Do you keep him or do you fire him? You fire him, because that's the first time he got caught. But he's been stealing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They've been just like China, bro. You think in the next 20 years the athletes, the people, the human beings that come out of China aren't CRISPR modified? They are CRISPR modified, bro. CRISPR is a it's a gene mutation thing that they can manipulate if you want to have blue eyes, blonde hair. It's called CRISPR. It's DNA manipulation.
You have green eyes. Are you CRISPR'd?
What? No, I'm just saying, if I wanted to have a kid, with black eyes, I could CRISPR that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That just sounds crazy.
nah, but it's true. That's what they doing over there. Fucking, I don't trust China, but they have one of the most booming economies. Fucking Marbury went to go live there. You know, Stephon Marbury's a god over there.
Yeah, I know.
He's a god over there.
But I kind of like that fact though, because like, yo,
they treated him like shit over here.
Yeah, they did. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
treated him like, and he was a really good athlete, man. Like,
he was incredible.
You know what I was watching again the other day? The Last Dance.
I saw that shit twice already.
Me down on my second one, cheers.
That shit is good,
it's
man.
so good, man. It's so good, man. Like, man. Yo, Rodman is crazy. Rodman was like, yo, coach, I need vacation.
Rodman's a nut,
I need
my nigga.
vacation.
Yo.
We'll give you 48 hours. You give me 48 hours? We'll give you 48 hours. All right.
Yeah, because, I'm going to put it into perspective of how I think, like, one of us would have been. I wouldn't consider myself, like, the MJ because I'm not the greatest of my time or anything like that. And this ain't talking about, like, a rap reference or anything like that. I just think that...
Who's the greatest in our group? If we had a group, who would be the MJ? We don't have an MJ?
I don't know.
I don't think we have an MJ.
Nah, but I'm like saying like personality wise and like who would have been like the work that thing. I think like I think I fit more into like Pippen. I would have been like I know I know I'm great at this. I don't care if I'm not the greatest.
I know I deserve more pay.
That's it. You know what I mean? And you definitely would have been Rodman though. You know, because I wouldn't have been like MJ like. Yo, fucking hurry up, do this shit. Nah, nigga, I just want to play the sport and get paid. What Pippen did eventually. You know what I mean? Like, it just hold out when he gets fed up.
Pippen really, he amazing. So, I mean, there was such a hard team to compare to, too. Like, think about this. They had, you can open that window if you want, if the smoke bothers you.
No, I'm good.
Oh, like,
it's hot though. It's fucking sweating.
Yeah, right? It's a little hot.
My sweat is
sweat
is mad thick.
You know what they used to call them? They used to call them the cocaine circus.
Yeah.
When Jordan got there, the cocaine circus, B. Yo.
Yeah, no, that shit is nuts, man.
Yo, Robin, they gave him 48 hours. He went for 78 hours.
That nigga was just.
Jordan said, I came in the room. I don't even want to say what was where, what was here, what was there.
Yeah, he didn't rat on nobody, but you know what? That mentality is crazy. Because I guarantee you, I would have been one of those dudes hanging out. I wouldn't have been doing no coke, but I would have been hanging out. You know what I mean? 4 or 5 in the morning, drinking and shit. Fucking bitches and shit. Whatever the fuck. But, keep the other shit away from me. But Jordan leaves and goes to do his own shit and probably study a playbook or watch a tape. That just goes to show the mentality.
Rodman. You see Rodman, he's always in that book studying. They say he was a G. Rodman sitting there like, I would study what angles to come at the ball and what angles to cut it, where to grab it, when it hits when Jordan shoots from this
angle. He did
off
of practice.
If it bounces off, it always bounces off this way. I knew where to stand. Yo, amazing. You see what Yao Ming said at the NBA Hall of Fame Awards?
Nah.
One year, this nigga said he was opening up and he was just like, when they asked me to talk, I don't understand why. I think Allen Iverson here should be talking because I need more practice. Because Iverson never showed up to practice. Everybody, when he said Iverson's name though, you gotta see Iverson's face goes like he's about to say something. He goes, I need more practice. Iverson started dying.
Yeah, you're stupid, son.
Yo, I've been watching highlights of fucking old plays of like Allen Iverson and fucking, oh my God, bro, the things they used. Paul Pierce, you seen Paul Pierce's old plays?
I've seen a lot. I've seen all his shit, man.
Paul Pierce, B. Yo,
you know who's gonna really surprise you? Like Larry Bird. Son.
Oh, Larry Bird got mean ones, yo.
His shit was like, it was crazy. It's weird.
You didn't hear Benzino on You didn't hear Benzino on Queen's Flip, did you?
Benzino, no.
So, you know Paul Pierce got stabbed. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, the people that they said stabbed him was Benzino's crew. It was Benzino's crew ran Boston. It was Benzino's crew, like Benzino's gang. Two or three niggas from his gang stabbed Paul Pierce over a girl. Paul Pierce hollered at the wrong girl and got stabbed up and jumped for that.
I think I remember this.
It was Benzino's crew. So he was on Queen's Flip detailing everything. Like he was like, after that, the FBI, everybody was after us because he was the truth. He was the one. And then after that year, they came back and they had a great year. And he was like, but Benzino put out mad shit. Like, I didn't agree with him so much about how he said hip hop isn't for white people. He said hip hop isn't for white rappers. He'll never agree with a white rapper. He said that. I'll never agree with a white rapper, which is I think why he was so biased towards Eminem. But he did make a lot of good points about. He goes, don't you think Eminem was kind of the perfect timing? He goes, you know why Eminem was the perfect timing? He said because everybody in the industry, all these big record labels, Jimmy Iovine, all these they were looking for a white rapper. They were fiending for it. Once people got a little bit of touch, they saw what Vanilla Ice numbers could do. And they saw when you had a little bit of a different aura in your voice, they were fiending for a white rapper.
Yeah, but they had like kind of like third base. They had Beastie Boys.
No, but the difference is what M was talking about, and he brought up another point where he said, "You hear a black man ever talk about burying his mama? You hear a black man ever talk about fucking dude?" And then when he said, "My dick is on your lips," he was like, "You ever hear a black man ever talk about that shit?" He was like, "Nah." They were waiting for Shady. They allowed him to talk like that and be on MTV. They gave him permission to do that.
I wouldn't really call that it was waiting. I just think it was just the perfect time because. Like, who knows what he was talking about in his battle raps? He just got acknowledged.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then whatever he comes on now when he's making his record, hey, you signed me. This is what I want to talk about. You got everybody talking about some other crazy shit about like, because they were still talking about selling drugs. They just did it a little bit differently. They did it like almost like party music. Then it was thug
Eminem was
music.
the first one to talk about using it openly, I think.
No, yeah, but of course. But then
I will say that. Like,
at that point, then you basically allowed the industry. So then the industry allowed black people to talk about killing each other, but Eminem did the same thing. He even did it against his own people. Like at that point, I feel like you get even more respect from that. Now, granted, not now he's a little bit too rapidy for me. Like it's too crazy, but like. There is a lot of good shit that he does do now. It's way better than Relapse would ever be.
He was pissed he was pissed that Eminem dissed Michael Jackson too. He brought up a good point that I didn't realize because I was so young when Eminem came out. He was like, yo, you know how many black people, when they first heard Eminem's lyrics against Mike, were really, 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 really upset? Because he's like, remember, we don't got much. We got entertainers, but we don't got much. And the entertainers we got mean everything to us. And he's able to go up there and stand there and make fun of them. Like, I could see where his anger could have stemmed from. But he just took it too far to the point where you could tell he just hates the man. And I think that's where it's wrong.
That's what it seems like. I didn't see it, so I don't want to give my like advice or anything like that. But like, anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
It's just if you choose to.
Fucking Kanye. Did Kanye West not do it to Taylor Swift? fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to give people their respect, give them a respect. You know what I mean? It's what the whole industry's about. You got talent or you don't. And if you do, then respect it. But even if they don't, you have to fucking act accordingly. You can't act like a fucking...
You can't act like a fool.
You can't act like a fucking idiot all the time. Granted, when you fucking leave out of there, go to TMZ and tell them your opinion on how she shouldn't have won the award. Don't disrespect her in front of millions of people. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people forget that rappers, as a rapper, you have to be outspoken. Yeah. When you need to bring up a subject. If I need to say something, yo, that's my fucking opinion. That's how I feel. Isn't that what our raps are? That's what our raps are about. Whatever I speak about is what I feel. If you ever want to dissect one of my verses, like, hey, why'd you mean that? Because I meant it, and this is what I meant by it. I ain't trying to hurt no special group of people, but at one point I had, like, if you take something out of context, I was talking about one white friend, that doesn't mean white people. You know what I mean? But people can quickly dissect your words that way. Yeah. Oh, he's talking about a white person. Yeah, but I'm talking about one, not millions.
That's why Marx used to say written word is one of the most dangerous things you can give to a culture. Written language, written word. Because if you read on paper rap lyrics, or you read on paper some of the things that certain people say in speeches and all, you take that in whatever context your body takes it, and your brain absorbs it in whatever. What the fuck? But how it's said is not always the way it's meant. How it's said may be completely different. That's why, like, I hate text messages.
That's why I don't like text messages.
I always do leave voice notes now. Whenever I gotta talk to somebody, I leave a voice note, because text messages for me...
That was a little insane.
Wow, but he didn't let... Yo, he ran into a wall, though. Watch this. Look, he said, yo, watch this. Yo, watch. Look, he's talking shit to him.
Yeah, Arrington? I remember this.
Yeah. Talking shit though. You ready for it? Here, look, I'm gonna go over there. No, wait, hold up. I'm gonna stay right here. Oh my God! Yo! You know who used to kill me too? Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller used to kill me with them shots, P.
Yeah, but Reggie Miller was like deadly though. He was way deadlier than Paul Pierce. Reggie Miller was never like a player like him. He wasn't as strong.
Let's see some Reggie.
Reggie was like a sharpshooter. Reggie Miller was just...
And Ray Allen. You know, Ray Allen was a fucking...
Ray Allen was never like that though. He learned to become a crazy ass shooter though.
Yeah, because but Ray Allen, you know who he looks like? He looks like a Mos Def. Don't he look like Mos Def?
Yasin Bey.
Yo, Mos Def, if I ever meet you one day, I'm gonna let you know how much you were an asshole to me.
But like, yeah, man, like that whole topic about all that, man, like I don't know, I just feel like I feel like I'm winning. You know, like whether I'm black or I'm a minority or whatever, even though we're considered a majority, whatever. I feel like we're still winning because like I'm not gonna go on a video and rant about a whole bunch of fucking white people doing whatever the fuck that they want to do, whatever. Like because at the end of the day, how many more black rappers are out there making more money than white rappers? Mm-hmm. How many more black athletes are making more money than white athletes? Mm-hmm. And almost in every sport now. Probably except hockey, but like almost every sport now.
Nah, nope. There's a whole bunch of black people.
There is, but there's never... There's a bunch of Canadians. I will even change like white people. There's a bunch of Canadians.
The Canadians aren't the same black?
Hell no, nigga. Them niggas is just Canadians.
Bunch of Drakes?
Them niggas just
There's a whole bunch of Drakes and Tory Lanes?
Them niggas are just Canadians.
Tory Lane pretty black?
Them niggas is just Canadians, bro. They white Canadians. I don't know if there's a difference between, but like, yeah, there's mad Canadians in hockey,
hey, yo,
son.
the blackest thing in Canada is the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, man, like, you know, but like, you know, people just have their own opinion, and everybody's entitled to it. You know,
I think it's allowed for everybody, though. You know,
you have to be able to. Yo, what this world needs to also understand is that you have to be able to give your opinion and also take an opinion. Yeah. If you can't do either, number one, you have no voice and you can't give one. So. Just be a robot. Just be a robot, homie, and just go make your money and be over there.
Yeah, you're pointless. If you can't give and take, you know, like I got into a back and forth with my uncle on the weekend, and I still didn't fully grasp the point. But even if we got heated, it was a give and take. It was over. Like it was quick and over. The points were done. It got made. Yeah. Like you have to be able to give and take in this world. You know, I think that's the problem with these politicians too, because they're not. They can't.
They just want to take.
They just completely want to take. They don't want to give nothing. They don't want to hear. Like yo, they really need somebody to be like to stand up there and be like, listen. Your tax return was crazy last year. I know this has nothing to do with nothing. Your tax return was crazy. Before you come over here and speak about doing any new laws, maybe you should go get your shit correct before the IRS comes through with an audit. Yo, hold up. Why did you say it was okay for people to continue smoking? Why are you with the tobacco laws? How much are they paying you? There should be somebody there to be the old Uncle Joe. Like, to be an Uncle Joe of this shit and be, like, sitting there and always, like, question these dudes with a loud voice. Like, that's why I fuck with Rogan, but his voice is loud in this room. His voice is loud in this room. Once he leaves this room, no matter who he's talking to, he ain't spending billions of dollars to try to reform something. He ain't sitting there, he's not sitting there, and himself is not going ahead and taking all his Roganites, because I guarantee he got at least 100 million fans. He ain't taking 100 million people walking up to the people that got these powers and saying, yo, we need some change, man. Like, yo, we really need some change because they're bugging the fuck out. And I don't know how long I can hold them back. Because that's a problem. I feel like everybody's like a little bit crazy because we go, oh, wow.
Yeah, that was almost a foul though, but yeah.
Wow. Yo, he missed it.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, you're right.
Right. Yo, look at people, but people. That's why. They say we're in the age of Aquarius right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just went to the age of Aquarius. I think it changes every 2,600 years or 2,100 years or some shit like that. And we just made it to like the age of Aquarius right now. We left the age of Pisces. We've been in the age of Aquarius since I think 2012. They say, but it takes. Just like when the age of Pisces was dying, all this bad stuff started happening. You got 9/11. You got, think about it. This is the first time that the only history we got documented is like the Sumerian text, and we can't really read it. It's cuneiform. It's all bugged out. We don't really have nothing written. We got some statues with dudes with beards, and we got some eagles. We got the pyramids, but nothing doesn't give us no timeline. This is the first time in our lives as human beings that we can have a timeline to go back into something, even if we didn't start 2,000 years ago when Christ was born, even we still have some time to go back.
No, yeah.
So if you look at the age of Pisces as it was dying, all these bad things, the hurricanes, the weather, global warming, social media, how the media was going, the press, everything going on in the world, how we take in what's going on. We would never know 30 years ago what was going on in Africa. Because we just wouldn't know. 100 years ago, you would never find out. Like, we've come to a point where it's a beautiful ugly. That's what the Pisces was. The sign of the Pisces, I understand it was like a fish. A fish has an open mouth. And with an open mouth, what it does is, it takes everything in. So the age that we've been in, they say, in humanity, we've just been taking everything in. We've absorbed. Now they're saying we're in the age of Aquarius, and before the age of Aquarius dies, we'll be in a golden age, because this is the age of giving prosperity, positive energy. This is the age of creation. We're supposed to be sitting here now, they say, and be creating with one another and live in harmony. Frequencies are real. Frequencies is what we get this word energy from, but it's not actually energy. It's a frequency that creates that energy. People vibrate. We all have a frequency. Now they're saying we're moving at a, shout out to V, higher vibration. You feel me? Like, yeah. Now they're saying that's what the age we're coming into right now. Like, that's what they're saying. Like, and I can see it. I can see for all the negative stuff that be online. Just because I got this, like, me personally, I haven't been posting. I've been on the internet, and I've said this for my last 3 podcasts. I haven't because I don't want to feel like a fish in the sea. Everybody's famous. Everybody's funny. Everybody just wants attention. It was kind of like when Facebook first came out and they treated it like a journal. Now I see all these other platforms as one big journal. Just I'm grateful for people being happy and having a good time, and that's just awesome. And I'm grateful for everybody trying to be famous too. That's just awesome. Me personally though, I lost touch with touching people. So being on the internet all the time got me sick. Got me sick to look at my phone. It got me sick to have to post, to have to feel an obligation. Oh shit, I gotta cut up this clip. I felt obligated. I gotta post. It got me sick, and it got me to a point where it was like, hold up, yo, I need to feel people again. I need to start having like conversations like off camera, just going out, perform. I need to have a barbecue, bro. I need to like have a barbecue and just have like people around me again. Like the summer was so great, and I miss it so much. As small as it was, this was COVID summer. This was a cold summer if we think about it, and I'm grateful for it because I'm missing it right now. Now I'm really feeling cold. I'm locked behind these four walls, and I'm like, cause I want to like, I say all the time.
Well, this is why you gotta just make the best of it, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
all
Whenever you have those type of situations, whether it's regardless of COVID or not, you know what I mean? There's always gonna be those times in your life where something tragic had happened, or something didn't tragic happen, or maybe you have no money to go out, or maybe you don't have no friends to hang out for like a week or two, and you have to stay home, and you have nobody else to talk to. Fucking, you gotta utilize that time and energy to do something else. You know what I mean? Whether it's writing another verse, or maybe creating another song, or maybe it is being on social network. You know, but you can't always, like you said, like, cause that shit fucked me up too. Like even when I go to work, I see nobody in work. I used to like going to work because I would wake up, drive my car. You know what I mean? The one that I love so much, I built for. You know what I mean? And dress up really nice in a suit and talk to everybody, interact with everybody. Hey, how was your weekend?
Now when you
know,
call
what
me,
did you do?
You called me when I called you today. You said, "Nah, I'm in regular clothes, nigga." I just kill that here.
Yeah, I don't wear no suit.
I'm in regular clothes. I'm like,
I don't wear no suit.
Yeah, that shit must hurt you because you did look. You've always looked forward to looking fly. You wouldn't do things unless you look fly, look good. To have a job where you had to be suit and tied up or polo shirt up, I know you must have looked forward to that. Like to get in the morning, put that watch on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
with a tie clip, cufflinks and shit. It's like niggas couldn't take it, yo. You know what I mean?
Yo, some bitches can't either. Yo, son.
They couldn't take it. They couldn't handle me, son. I was too much for these guys. I was like, yo, these guys, because the other people would just show up to work, and I should be like, they should probably look at me like, damn, I'm really dressed the fuck down right now. I'm like, yeah, you are, but you know what? I don't care. Even if I had to dress up, I would still, even when I was like just a regular like rep, and I would dress up. Before I became a supervisor in management, I still dress up. People view you as how they see you, right? Perception is all, bro.
Everything.
You know what I mean? If you depict yourself as a great artist and you look like a great artist, when you finally get the chance to be that great artist, you better show them that you're a great artist. And if you are, from that point on, you're a great artist.
But you'll get the door open to actually show them and get a chance if you look the part.
You have to.
You look the part.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, does everybody want to give a chance to somebody? Like, I do now because I know that shit so much. Like, I'll give anybody a chance. That's why a lot of people, like, even now, like, they'll record, like, a homeless man, but next thing you know, like, that dude can fucking sing his fucking ass off, or he can rap his ass off. But he's a homeless man. He has no money. Like, he can't invest into his future, let alone to somewhere to make him comfortable living.
Do you think that I guess it does have. It's so weird. Like, you know how sometimes you see these rock stars? You see some of these rock stars, like, with these crazy long beards and this crazy wild hair. They look like they haven't gotten haircuts in, like, years. You know what I'm saying? Their style isn't like Gucci, Versace. No, they like most... all right, not the stereotype, but most country singers, a lot of hard rock singers, a lot of guitar guys, they got that rock and roll, grizzly, crazy look, right? And when we say perception is everything, is it a big deal for everybody? You know what I mean? Like, if my look, the way I'm getting me my shit, it got me my money, it got me, does it really matter? Like, I think looking good is everything, but if you perfect the look, if you can perfect the look, then I think that's even more powerful.
Well, I think
like Burt Kreischer with his shirt, he perfected
like
a look.
It's like yes and no, but I also think that like you have to portray whatever image it is that you want to portray. You know what I mean? But a lot of people didn't notice when he does his stand-ups, that dude's wearing fucking, you know what I'm saying? #1 Jordans, you know what I mean? Like, and he was wearing the Chicago Bulls in one of them shits. You know what I'm saying? Those are like $800 shoes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to add up the nigga outfit, but I'm also not saying he has taste, but his gimmick is not wearing a shirt.
Nah.
You know what I mean? You can't, it all just depends on what you want. Like, just when some people don't want to ever wear jewelry, but I can just happen to look nice. Now, looking nice doesn't have to be expensive clothes.
No.
It's almost like a pre-definition of, like, looking clean. All I need is
you put it together.
All I need is a haircut, and it doesn't even have to have been given by a barber. I could have just shaped up my own shit for free, or $2 because the razor costs $2, shaving cream $1. Aftershave 50 cents to $3.50. I gave myself a little shape up, and now I look clean. I got a $1 shirt from the bodega. It just fits me nice. It looks expensive. I got, whatever kind of no-name brand shoes or whatever the fuck. But if it looks nice, it looks nice. Don't you look clean? And if you feel clean, you're going to present yourself clean.
Yeah.
It's all about image. Ain't nobody going to sit there and dissect your whole outfit.
Yo,
Let me see your tags. Let me see if it's real.
I was going to say,
I have no time for that shit.
My uncle hit me this weekend. Like, I was wearing a polo shirt and a polo scully, right? Yeah, and he's like, alright. There ain't no regular Scully. Alright. There ain't no t-shirt. And then he goes further. He goes, that's a nice little $50 Scully wearing on your head. And I'm like, really? And then he goes, nigga, that's a $40 polo you wearing on your... I'm like, it's a t-shirt. I'm like, how do you know that? He's like, because I know clothes, baby. Like, I know clothes. Like, I know. And that's sick because for me, it's like,
those are cheap clothes.
But yeah, like those are cheap
clothes.
Compared to what? Like
that's cheap clothes, man. Like a shirt could cost you like expensive shirt could be like $200. You know what I mean? You got like a nice little Fendi shirt, like $250, and it's a white tee. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
A Fendi shirt.
Yo, it's bananas, bro. But like, I don't need to dress like that. I'm a plain and simple dude. I just like colors. I know how to rock them. I don't need to wear fucking a $3,000 belt, $500 sneakers. You know what I mean? I can rock $80 sneakers perfectly fine, $120 sneakers perfectly fine. You know what I mean?
Yo, G,
Levi jeans, a nice t-shirt,
if I could
and a
perfect
sweater.
the look of naked, I would perfect the look of naked, being like, fuck these clothes.
Then you're gonna perfect also the fucking going into bookings every day.
I was thinking about shooting Stop Your Shit on the toilet bowl.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
Yo, I'm telling you, I think that's the way to pop. Cause niggas, why is this man half naked on a toilet bowl?
I don't know.
Yeah, son.
I take a piss.
Go ahead, G.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss.
Go ahead.
Let me take this out.
I could keep rolling.
You keep rolling. Mix it in with like a video or something.
You know.
Oh, after I'm done, you can just go to the bathroom and take a shit and stop your shit.
Oh yeah, right. Real quick, he got jokes. This nigga. My man just said after I'm done, you could go to the bathroom and take a shit and film me and stop your shit. Tell me he ain't mocking me, piece of shit, motherfucker. That's why he's short. You know what I mean? I didn't make him short neither. God did. God did for that reason, because he knew that he would make that joke to me. So God said, fuck this nigga later. Good looking, God. This is gonna be a good pod though. We didn't even get to no juice and no meat yet. He got a nice couple projects coming out. I bought one of them. It's already out. I myself have to fucking take over 2021 with music. I really mean that though about the social media shit, man. I love all you guys. I'm glad that you guys you guys are doing what you have to do. There's certain boxes you got to check as an artist, always posting, always interacting, always being social. There's certain boxes you got to check as an artist and as an entertainer. Yeah, I get it. Yo, I totally get it, especially on the come up. None of us got it. That's why we're trying to get it. I respect you guys. I don't find it entertaining. And I just myself don't really care to be posted. Like maybe if somebody was posting me and I'm willingly, but I'm tired of looking at myself. Like I'm tired of looking at myself so much. It's like I just got tired of posting and putting it out. Like, tired of looking at myself. That's why I said I need a revamp. Right now, I got 3 podcasts on hold. I got my man Rolling. I got Civic, and now I'm gonna have Q.U.E.S.T today. And I have like 8 podcasts of my Stop Your Shit. I'm going to release all of them accordingly together, believe you me. But I'm also going to make sure that my music is on deck and my website is available. Because I want to I think that's what I've been missing as far as posting stuff. I feel incomplete. I feel like when I'm looked up or searched upon, there's not enough there to make me valid. I want to be valid. I want to be looked at amongst my peers like I'm one of them. I want to be valid. I want to have music up on these social platforms. I want to have my website. I want to be valid. I also need to get the gene in my body to once a week re-update all my stuff, so that people can, it's all these things, those are the boxes that I feel like I need to check. Not posting every day. Not taking a picture of my ham sandwich. You know what I mean? Not taking a picture of my pinky finger. You know what I mean? Not taking a picture of my cut that I have on my finger that I cut myself with a safety razor. You know what I'm saying? Like, as funny as it is, I don't feel the need to tell y'all all my shit. It's just not important for y'all. Like, this is my life and my shit. I figure, let me try to get used to some anonymity now before I do hit something good and I ain't getting none later. It's just my thought. I smoke too much. That nigga talk shit about taking a shit. $5 says he's taking a shit. Because that nigga has the fucking tendency to take a shit in my house all the time. And if he ain't taking a shit, oh damn, these cars are moving. And if he ain't taking a shit, he's breaking something. Like my fucking passenger door by Datsun. After I told him several times not to lock it. I think I hear him coming. To you. To you. I got like 8 in here. You could bring cold one if you want. Take cold one if you want. Yeah.
I'm about to bring 4.
We still got beer here. Yeah, it's crazy too because we've been talking for like an hour and 20 minutes. We still get. It don't feel that long though at all.
Shit, nothing.
Yeah, it don't feel like nothing at all.
Shit, nothing. Look, and I took a piss break. I dropped mad shit in the toilet.
I was talking shit too. I was like, he might be taking a shit because there's a 50-50 chance because Quest be the type of nigga to disappear for a half a second and just shit and then come back.
Nah.
Remember when we were younger? We used to be able to shit in 2 seconds. We just shit and just walk. And now I'm like, oh, hold on, I gotta concentrate.
Yeah, you used to be like the quickest one. You be like, yo, I'll be right back. And you be
I'm
like,
the quickest shit in the
come
world.
right
dude.
back down. I'm like,
I'm
yo,
the
you took a
quickest
shit,
thing,
nigga? Did you wipe your ass, nigga? Don't even sit in my car, my nigga.
It was like I was born with Vaseline ass. It just slid right out and didn't make a big mess. Dead ass.
That's horrible, man. This is crazy.
Dead ass. Yo, so fucking we
It's an old ass race.
no, they're old. They're not old. I think the cameras are just bad if I'm honest. Because look, yo, they just posted 2 months ago. Just posted. Yo,
Doesn't mean it happened to me.
I'm just saying. Oh yeah, you're right. But I'm saying like these races are dope though. I be looking at these cars all the time. It'd be the best GTR. Look, he just came. Look, he just creamed. Look at that.
Good cars, man.
Yo, you know, every 20 years, they make a new Japan car legal to import in the U.S. So, like, the first Evo wasn't allowed to import into the U.S. to like 2000 and like something because it was Japan, right? It had emissions or something like that. Every 20 years though, they allowed the export.
It's usually like the emissions or the horsepower. That's usually why they don't allow it.
I think who was it? It was Donut Media. Yeah, Donut Media has them. Yo, they had mad crazy cars that were able to export this year.
But I think you could like kind of like almost like export like anything, to be honest.
No.
Man.
There's a 20-year thing on it. There's a 20-year thing on it. Some of these cars, I don't know what the reason is. Maybe because they're right-hand drive.
I don't know. Like, I know I definitely seen like an R34 like 15, 20 years ago, bro.
Able to export. I got dyslexia.
You can't spell for shit right now, son.
I know.
Able to export dough.
I was trying to say donut.
As do not.
Do not.
Do not ever spell again.
Do not ever spell again. But yeah, I forgot what the law is. I think it's like 20 years. Donut Media. Cause they just allowed the Evo in last year.
What year?
Like, let me see. Let me find it. Boom, boom. No.
need some rims for my shit.
What are you gonna put on your shit? What
16 inches. I don't know yet though. I was looking at some Motegi rims. Some shit look pretty fire.
Integra rims?
No Motegi.
Oh, Motegi rims?
Yeah.
How long you plan to keep your car?
Till I die.
I believe you. That's the bad part. That's the bad part.
And I'm probably gonna have another one too, so. If I have 2 of them shits, that'd be dope.
U.S. legal finally. 10 cars finally able to import in the United States. Import finally 2018. Look, see? Unbanned cars. These cars were banned.
I've seen it though. I've seen it. Either because the dude who got it in had mad money, but they're fucking expensive. You know what I mean? Like the import
25-year rule. Look, that's what it's called.
U.S. market can be imported after 25 years. Well, it's 2021, which means that we can now import cars from 1996.
There you go. So what year you saw that, Teggy? What year you saw that car?
That shit was like a long time ago, bro.
But it was probably like a 94, 90. Oh, it was a long time ago when you saw it.
Yeah.
So it had to be a 25.
Had to been at least like I was still living in college point. Like,
But it's a 25-year rule.
Had to been like 6 to 8 years ago. I seen it.
How?
It was over there in that shop. You know where fucking Dr. Mr. J is.
Yeah.
Remember that shop that was.
Can't you build that?
No, because it was a white boy too. And he was tight because when it came out of the shipping container, like his shit was like, the shit had like a scratch in the bumper, a crack in the fender. I think his spoiler was like had a carbon fiber spoiler. That shit was missing.
That's why it's about the emissions.
Yeah.
The 1996 Evo. But you say that, I feel like I've seen an Evo 2 in the street.
That's what I'm saying.
I've seen it, but have we seen that one? Did we see the 2000? I'm pretty
sure.
I feel like I've seen it, but maybe not. Maybe it was that Jackie Chan movie. Because that's what made it famous for me, right? Because he was Hong Kong police.
What's the emission? Because he also has to understand it's hard to pass emissions, but you can still import it if you know the right company. But like my GTI,
but if you can't pass emissions.
This is what I'm telling you.
But not every state has emissions, right? California is different from New York.
Virginia's a state that does have emissions, does have inspections. I don't take my GTI there to go get an inspection because number one, police out here doesn't even know if it's fucking been inspected. They don't know where the sticker's at.
It's not the same.
They don't know where they put it. Number two, if you park it in a place where it doesn't need emissions in Virginia, or garage it there, you don't need emissions. Therefore, hence you forego the whole point of getting your car even inspected.
Yeah.
So
I know, nigga, because when I had my shit, I know. I never get bothered for that.
So then, what do I need?
I think I get bothered for registration.
I don't need anything.
My shit was old.
No, yeah, but even for registration, why are you getting bothered for registration?
Look, this is how the law works. That's why you have to be a digger. Look.
Yeah, the exact date.
Hey, look at his face. Yeah, he's tight. Oh, he's tight too. Imagine y'all gotta wait next month. What? For the car's birthday.
It's by the date.
Yo, that's crazy.
Because they'll tell you.
Remember that? Wow. That was a drift piece, B.
Yeah, that was a fun car.
That was a drift piece.
That sure reminds me of Tokyo Extreme Racing.
Yo, that's where we get all these cars from. Tokyo Extreme Racing. That was my shit.
That was the best one.
Fuck.
The better one though was Zero.
Dreamcast?
Yeah, Dreamcast.
Zero. Yeah, Zero is
Zero.
Oh, remember, yo.
Because then but Zero came out. It came out for Dreamcast, but then Zero came out for PlayStation 2.
Yo, there was some cars that were like cheating though. They were so hard to beat. Like on the highway, they would just kill you.
That Boss, that was a Datsun.
They would just.
It was like a
Skyline.
It was like a 7.2 Datsun.
Even the Skyline.
That nigga would always leave me. I would have to make him hit the middle of the underpass in order for me to be able to pass him, and he would still catch up to me. It's like, you died, my nigga. Like, you died. Like, I don't even know how, like, you just hit that.
Yo, you hit the cheat.
You hit that pillar.
You would make him hit the middle?
He was so fast, bro.
And then just come back out of nowhere?
Yo, he's way too fast, man.
Wow,
like,
it looks nice. Look at that. That's a Renault. No power steering, no radio, no AC, no trunk. What do they got?
No driver, nigga. Like, no driver. Like, you know. I'm good. I'm not driving that shit. You got no driver. I ain't driving that shit. Niggas got nothing.
They got nothing.
What you got, son?
You got a car.
What you got? Like,
they only actually made one that year.
oh god.
It didn't even have a fucking windshield.
Nah, yeah, I'm good. You can keep that shit, nigga. No, my luck, I fucking die from like a mosquito. Hit my eyes,
just fly in my mouth at 100 miles an hour.
My eye, nigga. I choked on the Van Wyck Expressway because a fucking fly flew in my mouth.
150 more. Yo, but look, 2,000 pounds, 150 horsepower.
That's pretty quick.
Make sure it's very small. There's nothing. Yeah, I hate small cars, B. I hate fucking small. Like, I like medium-sized cars. I wouldn't like a Benz. They're too big for me. I hate long noses. I don't like driving the Batmobile.
That's true.
I prefer a truck. I would prefer a truck sitting bigger with a smaller snout, but I hate the Batmobiles. All Mercedes Benzes behind me are and like Chargers and like Challengers and like Mustangs. I'm like, why is there so much nose? Like, why? This is just when I'm parking. I just think, you know what they fucked
all
up?
motor and shit.
But you know where they fucked up? I don't understand how they can put sensors in the Ford IMAX. The Ford IMAX, the electric car, they can put all sensors all around. The car can park itself. The new Ford F-150, car can park itself. Why wouldn't you throw fucking sensors so these fucking muscle cars can park themselves when it looks like I'm driving a fucking pirate ship?
A lot of those cars are stick shift. Like, you're not buying that car as a fucking automatic. How you gonna park a stick shift? Yeah, fucking bitches. And pussies who fucking done it.
You're right though. They're automatic.
I fucking want to. You have all that power. You think I want that shit to be automatic? What the fuck?
That can't do it. Yeah, you're
what
right.
Are you gonna do? You gonna Tektronic the shit out of that thing?
I mean, not Tektronic it, but they could make a. Nah, you're right. It's right. You're right. I guess that's the only reason that's because they stick. I hope then the automatic model should come with auto park, bro. I've seen automatic Chargers and Hellcats that fucking
but then why waste your money? Because obviously their sales are more in... Because that's a custom model. Right? Why we going to waste more money? Now, granted, hey, you want the auto part and all that shit? All right. Them niggas are going to feed you a number. You're going to be like, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
Oh, and you
for that $1,000,
$50,000?
For that $1,000 thing they do, it's fucking $10,000 for you.
Yep. You know what I mean? Like...
Remember that car in fucking the Gran Turismo?
TVR's
yeah, remember the TVR Gran Turismo? Wow.
It looks like a fucking...
Now you could import it though.
Yeah, because it looks like a... What's it called? What's the name of that car?
Jaguar?
No. It wasn't a Jaguar.
Hold. Remember that one too?
Yeah.
Yo, those cars were ahead of the time though with their body style. Right? That's ahead of his time with his body style. Think about that. You don't remember the car it looks like? You don't remember not a GT not a GT40. Shelby Mustang GT500 bigger? No. The Tuscan, the TVR Tuscan?
Nah, it's that, but it look like something else. It's gonna come to me later in the day.
Yo, not a Bentley, right?
Nah, definitely not a Bentley.
Because those lights.
And that was all like real. Look at that shit. The gas tank was Saab. I think he said Volkswagen. Gas tank Saab. Oh god.
If you could find one, I can afford to get me one for my birthday.
Yeah, I want another car though. I think I'm not getting I think I want to get another.
I'll be honest with you. I
think I want to get another Honda eventually.
Yeah, but see,
not losing my GTI though. I'm gonna have to keep my GTI.
I think for you, it's a hassle though. I think it's for you. I mean, eventually get another car, but I think, like what I've learned, like I'm so grateful, like maybe in another life, or maybe even later in life, I don't know, but I'm grateful that I know what I know about cars, that I can change my own this, change my own that I am completely not afraid of opening something up and figuring out how to put the new piece. Yo, putting my air intake hose into that car was not an easy feature. You have a sensor there. They've designed these cars so nothing fits. When I say nothing, I mean not any tool you have, not your hand, you really have to, as a mechanic, have every tool that you need necessary because they make these they make these such intricate things to get into these little places, and I get why they do it. I get it. They get it. They do it for job security, so we can work on it, or a mechanic can work on it.
Oh, yeah,
but there's something that makes me feel good to come from putting my nuts on backwards on my tire and having it fly out by the movie theaters.
It's hilarious.
To being able to change my brakes, my air intake hose, and have my car running fine, change my battery, you know what I mean? Change my tire whenever there's a wherever I'm at, I've been stuck in millions of places and I never panic when it comes to my car. I never panic. Bro, I've started my starter with a screwdriver.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I had to. It wasn't turning on. You put a rubber glove on, you take a mallet and you have your man try to turn it while you hit the spark.
Oh, like that?
Oh, yeah, yo. Boom, it wasn't turning on. It was stuck. The car turned on. We went. Bro, you and me.
Oh, yeah.
How we figure out how to push start a car? We didn't know what the hell we was doing. We just knew that you could do it.
Yeah.
And then we
That
kept
shit's
hearing the
gotta go fast
noise.
enough.
Remember? We kept hearing the noise. It's
It's almost there, bro. It's almost there. We just gotta go a little bit faster.
Yo, you were pushing it from the back and popping the car.
I put all my life into that shit. I'm telling you, just gotta go a little bit faster. I'm like, yo, let me use these big ass thighs real quick.
Yo, it's hilarious. Yo, that's the first time we learned how to push start a car, by pushing the car on flat ground uphill. We got that bitch started going uphill.
Which one?
Nigga, we were stuck with the Integral. We were stuck by
Oh no, but it was going downhill.
Oh, it was going downhill?
Yeah, it was at
We just
Chisholm's.
couldn't get it by Chisholm's.
was
Yeah,
at
we just
Chisholm's.
couldn't get it. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was at Chisholm's.
Good
But then
times.
what we had to do is that I wasn't able to start it going down, so we still managed to start it going straight.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
flat ground. Cause we failed. I fucked up.
We were doing it wrong. Like now,
Yeah.
I pop my clutch. I can turn my car on in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We've done it all the time. We push the car for fun and turn it on.
Yeah.
But we didn't know, yo. Good times. Good times. Fucking. Oh man, that was awesome.
That's fun though. Cars is fun, bro.
Cars are fun. But I would say like for you, I like work on your. For you, I know you're the type to pay for people to work on your car. I totally get that.
Only if I can't work on it because I don't have the tools. You know what I mean? Like if I don't have what needs to be done, or sometimes it's way too intricate for me, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like when you know you can't do something, are you gonna do it?
Nope.
You know what I mean? I ain't touching it.
What kind of Honda?
I want to go back to my original.
You're gonna. What do
I
you
want to.
mean?
I want to get the 90 Integra.
Look at your car.
Yeah, I know it's a
Look at your
beautiful.
car.
I want to get that
Now
model.
we can get it this year.
You know how?
Look, it comes in. That's a choice. Look,
I could just buy all that shit.
look, it's not the same.
Yeah, it is. It's still left-hand drive. It's nothing different. The fuck, same shit.
You're right.
Still left-hand drive, bro. And until it's right-hand, then fucking.
Look,
see
do
me,
you got
bro.
the red knob on your fucking e-brake?
I don't have the red knob. No,
I don't got the red knob though.
no I don't have the red
Yo,
knob.
look at that. It, look,
mine's
it looks like yours though.
See, but mine,
Salute to you for
because
keeping
mine's
your fucking-
Canadian.
Oh yeah, your GTI
Yeah, mine's
is Canadian.
bro.
So it did come from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I got
Well,
that
they all
bumper
came from
'cause
Europe.
that's
No,
that's the European
all
bumper.
Volkswagens came from Europe. No. Or do they have Volkswagen factories in the United States?
They do.
I'm stupid.
They do.
Okay.
Yeah, they have
I always say I'm
they have the
stupid when I don't know.
Because they have the Canadian factory, they have the European factory. Like you see that lip in that bumper. I have that. I had to pay fucking $400 for that bumper.
Really?
I got a European bumper on my car.
You ordered it from where?
Fucking Latvia. Which is funny. Side note to you guys, where what's his name? The fucking Porzingis is from. That's where he's from. Latvia.
Basketball player?
Yeah, Latvia. That's
The
where
one
he's
that
from.
left us.
Yep. Nah, well, he needed to be left.
Yeah, he needs to be left. He sucks.
Yeah. He didn't suck, but
Well, he
Nah,
wasn't
man.
doing it. There's a Nick curse, in my opinion. You come to the Nick, you get cursed. Like Marbury had to. Yo, when I look back, I be playing 20.
see, but this is what the
Wow,
difference
remember
is.
that in the getting G.
Oh, what the fuck? That was the exact body and everything, son.
From Gran Turismo.
That's
yeah.
like the first one, though,
Yo,
right?
look at that. Look at that. Look, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just sexy.
That's the Le Mans. Yeah.
Fuck. Alright, I don't want to look at this shit.
Yo, I don't want to look at this.
Nigga, I
shit.
tried to buy some I was looking at floor mats the other day just for my car.
Okay.
Because I need some new floor mats, and I feel like nobody makes them for my car.
Okay.
Shit costs, and they're used, but they're fresh as shit, bro. Fucking red outline.
GTIs?
Yeah, bro. No,
Original?
$219.
Four?
Bro. Just for 4.
That's not bad.
I'm gonna get them. But then when you go into the fucking regular gas station, you could buy your own shit with your own little emblem for like $30. I gotta spend $219 just for fucking 4 mats.
Yeah, but your car deserves it.
Yeah, it
you
does.
treat it so good. You know, when you treat something so good, when you take care of something so good, yo, even my fish and like my lizard, something simple like that, B. I be sitting there with my lizard and I can't help it. Yeah, I gotta make sure that his food is good, his water's good. When you came in the crib, I was peeling his skin. You know what I mean? Because I know that his skin has been brown at top for a little while. I know that I see him struggle. Whenever he has peeling skin, he jumps in his water. Right now it's cold. His water might be a little brick, so I got to change his water a little bit more often. Mm-hmm. But he jumps in his water.
Don't you have the heating lamp? The heating lamp don't warm the water up?
It might be room temperature, but he's tropical. He's used to
he's
used to nice little warm water. You know, he ain't used to little. It's a little, you know.
Yo, this nigga got me living down the fucking brick ass cold New York. Like,
so he be sitting there trying to get his shit off and he can't. So whenever I see a little dry, yeah, I
peel that shit off.
And what's great is when I first started peeling his skin,
you put it back into the tank, you throw it out.
He would usually I throw it out, but I threw it back today. But well, the crickets will eat it. I got a cricket farm in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got a cricket, but like with him, when I go to peel his shit, when I first started peeling him, he would hate it. He would fight me. Now he literally closes his eyes and picks his head up. Cause he knows I'm peeling his skin that he can't reach. So he's like, yeah, nigga, get that shit. It's like,
it probably bothers the shit out of, right?
When you get sunburn and shit, when you get that skin, you want to scratch, right?
Yeah, but except that shit hurts though when you get sunburn.
Well, he ain't sunburned, but he definitely got dry skin.
Peeling that shit, right? How often your skin peels?
Once a month.
Once a month?
Once a month.
They shed that often?
Well,
do snakes?
If this was his terrarium. If I took out my studio, say fuck a studio, just turn this shit to a little jungle, and just have like 2 or 3 reptiles running in here and shit, he would not only be like he's about that big head to tail, but he would probably be about like that much fatter. He would grow a lot taller. His size is stunted by the tank. That's how reptiles.
Because you only grow as big, even like fish.
Yeah.
Even fish, no, because you only
my
grow.
Angels are huge.
No, they're pretty big. They're pretty big.
I got them like that.
Yeah. Because you only grow as big as the space that you put you in.
Yeah, right? But it's weird because my stepfather got plecos and they're like this. And I'm like, why are they that big? Like,
I don't know, bro. I had a 30-gallon with my goldfish, and them niggas was like big.
Goldfish are huge.
They were like big. They were like 3 times. They were like 3 times the size of your fucking angelfish.
Goldfish are fucking carps. Like the goldfish can grow to be fucking huge. If you don't pay attention to it, goldfish will grow to be fucking huge, yo.
No, you need to pay attention and let them grow because.
I mean, you know, I just found out how fish survive the winter.
No.
They go down to the water. They go down to the bottom.
Like fish?
Yeah, like fish in like the lake and the ponds and all that shit. Like the water doesn't freeze all the way down to the bottom. They go down to the bottom of the water.
I say the same temperature.
Yeah, and they stay at the bottom. They just cool out. They move less.
I was just reading a crazy article about these fish at these bottom dwellers, like the really fish in like the deep sea.
Okay.
So, I think the marine biologist just found 16 new ones.
Okay.
That their skin adapted to the dark so good that their skin reflects light.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how black they are. They're not even that black. Some of them are like really black and dark, but like you can see them because they're still fish. You can like see through their body almost. Mm-hmm. They're like almost like transparent. But a lot of their body is still really black. But they look cool as shit. But what they did adapt to was that now their skin reflects the light off of them. So like if anything was to go around there,
you won't see them.
They're so camouflaged because they're reflecting.
That's like
over
that BMW.
Over 90% of light, they're reflecting off of it, so you can't even see them.
That BMW created a black paint like that. You know that, right? No. Hey Siri, BMW black paint.
I won't respond to that.
Yeah, fuck you. You wouldn't. Yeah, look, BMW created a black paint that's like that. It's super. It's ultra black or some shit like that. It's ultra. I was gonna show you that black paint. Look, it's like you can't see it. You can't see it when there's no light. Like when there's completely no light, you
Like,
can't.
it's like when it's dark in the middle of the night and there's no light shining on it.
Like even
It's
the
invisible.
outside light, you can't see it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, look, outside light, you can't see it. BMW space.
Oh yeah, I would get an E25 too, man.
Black is black. The Vanta black. Look at this shit. Yeah, supposedly it's the fucking. This is crazy. Look how dark that shit is, B.
That's a real car.
Yo, it's a real car. It's right there.
You serious?
He said, "Yeah, you serious?
That
It's right
shit look
there."
like a fucking.
What are you talking about?
That shit like a video game.
It's right there.
You know that
It's
shit.
right there. Look, it's right there. Look, that's a real car. It's right there.
That's a car. Yo, you know what that shit looks like? It looks like, you know, when you're trying to when you look at shit online, and that's how dark the dark color looks.
Yeah. Yo, look, that's a real car though. Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's black, bro. That's a black paint right there, bro. You see that shit?
That's scary. I wouldn't even like.
That's scary. Yo, look, that's scary. I don't even be in that. Look how dark that is,
Nah,
bro.
I don't, man, because I remember that one time when we were on the fucking Whitestone Expressway and the fucking truck was pulled over, didn't have the hazard lights, and we almost hit that dude.
Yo,
son.
that shit almost killed us
we
that night,
would
yo.
have died, son.
Yo, I was doing like what? Oh, you was driving. Or I was driving. Who
You was driving.
I was driving. We were doing like 70, right? 65, 70?
You doing like, it was that fast. It was like
But we
60.
didn't see him. He was always.
It was like
and then
50,
after
60.
I flicked him and honked, he put his hazards on.
Yeah.
Like dick. Yo,
Yeah,
look how
that
black that is.
Wow, that's crazy. That's nuts. Wow, that's definitely like.
I told you, BMW created the blackest black paint you could find. Fucking Germans, yo. Fucking Germans, yo. They're not playing. After I see this Russian doping shit, yo, all those people over there in Europe are fucking crazy.
Yo, it's like matching his car, like his shirt.
It's darker than his shirt. It don't look real. That don't look real.
The car looks fake as fuck. I feel like that's a video game. What kind of tint does it have on it? Like, look at that tint.
Yo, that's crazy.
Nah, yeah, that's too crazy. Cause I don't even like tints in my car.
Why not?
I like looking inside of it. I like to.
You like to see inside your car? Like to see your furniture? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah, I want people to see how fresh it is inside.
I beg to differ. If I can have one of those reflective like you know how they have it those mirrors where you could only see one sided.
Mm-hmm.
If I can have one sided mirrors all around my car, I would prefer to. I would prefer to be able to look out and have nobody look into my car.
See, but I don't mind because I'm not doing anything in that car.
It doesn't matter if I'm doing anything or not. For me, it's like I don't want anybody to look like in my car is a place of privacy. In my car is a place of like, cause I notice people like when I drive, I look at people when they drive, and it's for the purpose of wanting to know what their next move is. A lot of people, cause I don't drive often. I try to drive as little as possible.
Exactly. So now, how do you feel if everybody was driving around the way that you do? What if one day you couldn't look into anybody's car no more because you can't see what they're doing anymore?
Oh, yeah, right. I would hope.
Now you're all fucked out.
I would hope.
That's why I keep it there because like at least people can see me what I'm doing.
Well,
and
you said you like people to look into your car. I don't like people to look at my car. I look at it like
I have nothing to hide. And then like when I'm parked and people are like, yo, that shit is dope. Because if I want somebody to look at my interior, they can just look from outside. I'm gonna open up my door. You see those seats? Those seats is mad fresh. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's all leather. Oh, you want to see the radio pop out? I'll make it pop out right now. Okay, boom, there you go. If you want to sit in it, then that's a different story. But like, yeah, I don't want people going around like, damn, why we can't sit in this car? Oh no, why we can't see
in this car? Yeah,
Why
like
can't
why I
see in
can't
it?
see in this car?
That's just gonna as soon as you give somebody the opportunity to think too much about like, maybe he's hiding something. What do I gotta hide in my car? Yeah, nothing.
No, of course not.
You know what I mean? But
Of
then
course
again,
not.
it also doesn't touch regular roads.
I mean, I get
you know what I mean?
and that's you're like it's either you got your family car or you have your other car where you use for your pleasure. Me personally, and I know I don't want to set myself up for failure, but if I'm in the car, I'm probably doing something illegal. Like me personally, so I don't want you looking at my car. But yo,
That's true.
like me personally, anytime we been fucking around, like remember the time we got locked out there in Integra? There was weed under the car. The cops pulled up. If that
You
was
just finished rolling up.
my nigga, and they didn't even find the weed, but they still didn't even help us. They just left.
Yeah. They
Asshole.
didn't even search the car.
Assholes just left. Just left. I
Cut my
fucking
hand
hate
that
you.
day.
What?
Cut my hand that day. I was pissed.
On the window, right?
Yeah, trying to break
open
into it.
Yeah.
A fucking coat hanger.
But we finally got it.
It was like brick as fuck, nigga.
Now, you know I became professional at that?
It was like 10 degrees outside.
Anytime that happens now, I can get it into anybody's car?
No, yeah, it's really easy. It's just hard when it's cold, nigga. Like,
it was cold,
you lose feeling in your hands after a certain point. And they're just staring at me, looking at me. So now I'm not even nervous anymore because I'm like, I already know how to get in this bitch quick. But I'm like, my hands are going numb. So sooner or later, y'all niggas is going to be looking at me do nothing because my shit hurt.
Oh, man, what a night, yo.
Yeah, sure.
What a night.
Yeah, that was fun stuff.
You know, I think if you and me would sit down and we could write a good book.
That'd be a good book.
You and me can write a good book. Maybe that's the next I think that's maybe the next feat that we should conquer as writers. Maybe, writing something. You know, like speaking of writers, I know it's like we're waiting on it. So this podcast will come out when it'll be out because we're just waiting on a confirmation. You know what I mean? But I could still let out little snippets and little clips and tease everybody and so on and so forth.
Well, we didn't even talk about anything yet, so you can release this shit tomorrow, nigga.
We were supposed to it's an hour and 50 minutes. So we were supposed to I mean, unless you want to write tonight?
Yeah, we can write tonight.
Okay, so it's an hour and 50 minutes. I got a bottle of E&J coming. It's an hour and 50 minutes. I got a bottle of E&J coming. Let's get a little bit into it because we could speak about it after when it's out and see, like I said, hear what's going on, and we could speak about it now before everything is out and what we expect, and before anybody knows anything, they could know it now. All the work that had to be put in to like get all this shit done, man. Like, you know, we were supposed to start off this year. You were supposed to start off this year. Let me rephrase that. You were supposed to start off this year. We had music in place to be done because of the masters and the powers that be. It didn't get done in the order it was supposed to be done. But still, I'm a fascist. The fact that it's
getting done.
It's here.
It's getting done.
It's here.
Oh no, it's getting done. There's nothing that they can do.
Here.
To
No,
stop
it's here. It's already done. It's here. It's already done. I already heard it.
Oh no,
yeah. First off, man, you did this, Bustelo Brothers. I know that's coming. I know that's the project coming. You made this project with a partner as a duo, but you're releasing it as a single person. Like, how much energy that took for you to like do that, to get over that, to not just like jump up in a turtle shell, so to speak, and just like stay in your emotional bag, like, fuck this, like I don't even want to, it doesn't feel the same, you're not here, you're not, you know, like you did this with Shannon, you know, you did this with Booger, but you're releasing it on your own, you're releasing this project on your own, you're carrying this wave of things to be and things to come next all on your own. You know, how does that feel for you now? Like, what is that for you? Was it hard? Is it hard?
It's it was like tremendously hard to think about it, but
Well, you haven't thought about it yet?
Nah, because you know why, man? Like, you prepare yourself for these type of questions eventually, but then you never know how you truly gonna answer them until you're really in the moment. You know what I mean? Or how they're gonna affect you in the moment. And yeah, would I love to fucking cry right now? Of course. You know what I mean? Because it is it's like winning the war, but you're still losing.
You lost the battle.
But it was hard, and to come out with the album, it was kind of crazy, and I took like a crazy long time off, as you know. You know what I mean? And whatever had it.
We still off.
Yeah, but whatever. Just like me myself, I just took time off.
Yeah.
Like I took crazy time off. I got so big into cars because I had nothing else. I didn't even want to do music at one point. That was just like whatever money I had left over. I wasn't going into the studio. I wasn't pumping it into any publishing. I wasn't pumping it into any videos or, you know, beats. If I wanted to pay for beats or mixing and mastering or artwork, I was dumping that money into my car. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it. This is gonna be my new passion now. And then, you know what I mean? After a while, you just, you know what? You gotta stop. I did stop thinking selfishly. You know what I mean? Because I did have enough music to come out with the. Whenever I felt like I could get over it or feel like I could listen to the music and be able to be in the studio on countless hours, constantly listening to the vocals.
I didn't even ask you that, but I could have even that, bro.
No, like, but that's what goes into
that's what
doing
took
this.
into it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that goes into just making the album. You know what I mean? That's how you make an album.
It wasn't. What was the percentage of it being done when Boog passed away?
It was completed. It was actually.
Mixed mastered?
No. But everything was recorded.
No, I meant mixed mastered though. Even
no.
Because to mix master, you gotta listen back. You gotta add things. You gotta spice it up.
There was definitely songs.
That's what I'm saying. What's the percentage? What's the percentage it was done?
I think when like
50-50?
I don't even know what it really was, to be honest, because I took songs from different places. But like our album that we were working on was probably only like maybe like 40%. You know what I mean? So like the other 60, I had to like find other beats. You know, a couple of songs I put his verses on, a couple of joints he had already, a couple of joints I changed. I had to like go into other songs to find where we needed to redo them. Or like not redo them, but like okay, it's need to be remixed entirely. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing where this is not sounding right. Okay. You know what I mean? But for the most part, like we were so good at what we did when we left the studio, it wasn't too hard for me. The hard part was just like, damn, now I gotta go back to the studio and listen to the song fucking 20 more times for fucking whole another hour. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta listen to this nigga's voice again. You know what I mean? Like that's the hard part. You know what I mean? And even being in that type of mind frame, because it was something that we started as Bustelo Brothers, but something I need to finish as a by myself. But I gotta think about what he would want to do. I can't be biased. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know, when songs was missing something, I would have to sit there. Like, what would Booger add right here? Like, what would he add? This is shit. I know the song is missing something. I don't want to think what I would add right here because I know it's not right. What would he add right here? You know? So I would dig into the crates and I would find some type of skit that I know he would add from a movie. You know what I mean? It's like, now the song has like, it has some type of Booger impact. You know what I mean? Now it sounds like something he would exactly do, and I know he would love it. You know, but it was a lot of work on the emotional part, and not so much on the music part. You know, because music comes easy to those people who know how to do music, which me and Booger always knew how to do. I think this was just more like an emotional attachment. To keep it a buck.
I mean, or an emotional detachment you have to have. I guess there's a meter with emotion, you know, because if it would have drew you too much, it would have been too much for you to take, so to speak. Then you may not have been able to see it through the way you did. I was here. You saw it through right here in this room. You should, you know, like I was here. You like I wasn't there while you were mixing. I wasn't there while you were mastering. I wasn't there for the Bustelo Brothers. I wasn't. All I was there for, that's when we were recouping, and I was there for probably maybe emotional support during that moment, because every song that you guys played and everything that you guys did, it was like bang, 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 bang. And all those shots, bro, I take, you know what I mean? Those bangs I take, you know, like it's not easy. I couldn't imagine it'd be easy on you and not easy on me. It's probably not. It's not easy on anybody that's gonna hear this project. This project is not gonna come across just easy, because these are his last consensus. These are. Yeah. Hey, yo, what up, Fizit? These are.
And like, to see like why this project's gonna be so dope too is because it's not even like a sad project. You know what I mean? Like, it's called Feature Bustelo Brothers. You know, that's what we call ourselves. And feature want a feature. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to be real hard, gritty, hip-hop, like Booger always wanted it. It's going to be funny. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, some songs are gonna hit you a certain way, but you know what I mean? Everything's gonna be super hard and underground. You know what I mean? But I didn't choose, and all the beats, thankfully, that me and Booger got a choice to choose a lot of them. And, you know, like, that's another thing, too, when you're choosing the type of beats, you know? Like, there was only one song I regret, like, well, I couldn't have the chance to put on it, but I'm going to just take it for myself. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. But it's already almost done anyway. But it's going to be a good album, man. Like, this is, it's if people cry over it, it's going to be because they get to hear Booger spit again. And it's going to be shit that nobody ever heard before, you know?
See, and that's going to be the... See, sometimes with me, I think music... I don't know if I use it as an excuse to say music is timeless, because the right representation could get you far as a person. Don't get me wrong. You represent anything right for yourself, I think you get far. But for it just being there, for it just surviving on this world, on this internet, on this globe, for it to be able to be listened to and be heard, you did such a justice. You did such a justice, because nobody else was gonna do that. Nobody else. He can't do it. You know what I mean? It can't be done by itself. It takes a whole bunch of strength, and it shows a lot of dignity and integrity. It takes a lot of poise. It takes a lot of... Yo, you got some balls on you, man. Like, you got some balls on you for even being able to say, yo, here. For you being able to dish it. You know what I mean? That shit don't come natural, come easy. Yeah, I smirk, but there's nothing that comes easy in my position. You know what I mean? For you doing what you did, there was nothing that came easy to do it. And you got this shit motherfucking done, yo. People are gonna love this shit. They're gonna love what you two put together. They're gonna love this sentiment. And they're gonna love the fact that they can go back and replay it anytime they fucking want to. How many tracks is it?
14.
You gave up 14 tracks, B. Like, you know, think about that. Really think about that. You know, most people are doing EPs nowadays, and if they doing albums, I see y'all rapidy rap dudes, or I even see y'all dudes that don't rapidy rap. Y'all giving us 14 and 15, but it's not the same. You know why? Because, not to say I love boom bat, or not to say no, there's a certain thing when you could feel music, when you could feel, like, I don't have to agree with what they doing, but I could feel what they talking about. And the shit is that most of the songs, yeah, they probably hit home for most of us. They probably hit home for most of us, man.
There's a lot of good ones, man. It's a really good album, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely classic. You know what I mean? Like,
how long it took y'all to put it together?
Well, I think we initially did... Well, because I took some stuff that we previously had recorded, like, a long time ago, that was just classic, that he always got mad at me for never putting out.
Okay.
But I like keeping songs in the stash. I make so many songs with people that I don't want to put everything out that I make with them. I never know what I want to do with them. You know what I mean? And at this point in time, like, I had to use some of my stuff because we didn't get to record as much as I would have wanted before he passed. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, we started like 4 or 5 in his old apartment in his basement. And then what I had to do, I had to take, because I didn't have enough of his originals, but I know he was working on his own little album with the Grind Time Committee that I was basically a part of, that I was helping him put together too. Yeah. So he had like 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah, because he was recording shit and throwing it on SoundCloud.
But none of those sounds, I don't think none of those songs should be out. not the ones that I have.
Okay, why? They're not mixed, they poorly?
They just shouldn't be out. He never put those out. Like, he put out songs on SoundCloud and stuff like that, but that was like stuff he did in like his basement.
Okay.
Or like, you know, like Turd Nugget and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he made all those funny songs and shit, which was dope. But like, he did put out a couple of them, and you know, there's gonna be some, like, there could be like no regrets. He did put out. I had to take that. I had to have it remixed. You know what I mean? To the way it sits down. You know, because when he went there, he just recorded it.
That's my shit.
You know what I mean? That's
my
probably my favorite song on the album.
B, that's my.
You know what I mean? But like, you know, I got.
Oh shit! I put that song out first.
No, yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure he did, but you know, like.
No, I did. No, he did, and then I did.
No, yeah, he did.
I got a lyric video for it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like people get it in a compilation album, you know, there's gonna be a lot of music here people haven't ever heard, and if they heard it, they didn't hear it in this variation because that's not how it was meant to be heard when he put it out. You know, Booger had a passion of every time he recorded a verse or just wrote a verse, that nigga just wanted to let the whole world hear it, you know, and that's why I always told him, like, yo, man, sometimes you gotta save that shit, man. Like, don't let nobody hear it. That's why you hear me say that shit all the time. I don't like nobody letting hear anything. People get my music somehow in some way. They wait till I get drunk and they convince me somehow. And next thing you know, they got a fucking whole album of my music. And I wake up the next morning like, what just happened? You know what I mean? Like, I got fucked. You know what I'm saying? And they got my whole catalog and shit. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is there to wait for anymore? You know what I mean? But like, I don't mind it. But I like keeping that anticipation up. You gotta always anticipate what's next. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's 100%. No, there's songs on this album that nobody's ever heard. I don't care what anybody says, because I'm 100% sure of it, that they never heard anything. I made sure to keep certain songs away that they wouldn't hear it. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't alter anything. There's only one song that I did on here that I changed the beat of a beat that he previously recorded. There was only one song. And then the other song just didn't work out. But it was a Bustelo Brothers track. It was when he was just, and I called it Bustelo Brothers. We're just talking about like,
that's
you know what I'm saying?
Dope concept though. yeah, dudes are the coffee dudes now.
Yeah.
Like, especially after this comes out, like, I'm telling you.
I was my dude. Yo, we used to send each other pictures of like fucking Bustelo cans and shit, bro. In the morning, like if I woke up hungover, my nigga, I'll tell April to send a picture, like take a picture of me. And I'll take a picture of me wearing a fucking like holding a Bustelo can and shit, and I'll send that shit to him in the morning, nigga. You know, his ass wouldn't read it till like he wouldn't see it probably till like
afternoon and shit.
Yeah, if that nigga, like, you know what I mean, like. But yeah, like even it's so intricate to his part, because to me this is his album. It's not even ours, because I'm on 12 songs, he's on 2 solos. You know what I mean? Like, this is his album. I tried to take as many songs that he needed from his own self that I wanted him to be on. I wanted him to shine on this. I'm like, when I listen to the album, I thank God that, and I'm a hook nigga. I love doing hooks. He did more hooks on this album than I did. Yo, I was like, when I realized, I was like, thank God, bro. You know what I mean? I wanted him to get every little lick of shine. You know what I mean? I wanted everybody to get the last of everything in Booger in this album. You know what I mean? Which is kind of cool, because we had to make those decisions. Like, yo, you do the hook, you do the ad-libs. Oh, now I'm gonna do the hook. We both gonna do the hook. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it was. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like the title of the album is like what's probably most authentic. You know what I mean? Feature on a feature. which I think is like, to me, is like the perfect album title for this shit. Because I know that nigga's fucking definitely laughing in heaven. Like,
I thought the name of it was Bustelo Brothers.
Nah.
That's why you've had this problem posting it. Fuck you, machine.
It's not Bustelo Brothers. No, it's not even that, because it's the way I did it, and I was trying to get it out in so many different variations, but they just didn't allow it. So I made slight changes, but feature on a feature. You know what I mean? That's something he always told me. You know what I mean? Like, he always wanted to be in everybody's song. You know what I mean? So he always called himself Feature. And he always wanted a feature on my shit. So I would always play him some of the hottest beats. No, feature on a feature, son. I know. Yo, Boog, I just put you on fucking 4 songs, my nigga.
Nah.
Oh, it's not enough. Feature on a feature, son. Yo, feature on a feature, nigga. I'm like, yo, you like a feature, nigga. Yo, you there. Yo, feature on a feature, son. Like, that's why I wanted to be the dickhead, and not like, I wanted to put feature on a feature featuring Q.U.E.S.T. I wanted to have the last say. Fucking CD Baby didn't agree with me and shit. So whatever, I changed it a little bit.
CD Baby didn't
yeah. So Booger came out. Booger came out with the W, but that's all good. Don't worry about it. But it's gonna be a classic album when I get the CDs made. I'm gonna have some special shit made too for this shit too. I'm gonna have some special order stuff too that I'm looking into. You know, between me and you.
Yeah, good. No. Good. Nah, we spoke about that. That's what I told you. Like, we're gonna do all that shit on the side, but this is definitely gonna have something where it comes with memorabilia. You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna be represented the proper way.
Yeah, and it's not even gonna be like regular. It's not even gonna be like regular like clothing because that's easy.
No,
you know, t-shirts and all
it's gonna
that
be
stuff.
something else.
I'm taking it a step a little extra.
Memorabilia.
Yeah,
something that you could put on the shelf and always be reminded of it.
Or something on your wall.
Yeah, something on your wall, whatever it may be. Like, but I absolutely get it. And then beautifully enough, we walk into You and Mine project. Like, you went from being completely turned off to music to, and you the second. Jam did it too. You and Jam both say it in two parts of y'all songs, where y'all thank me for activating y'all. Well, y'all thank me for activating y'all. Y'all thank me for like, yo, good looking. Like, I'm rapping. Yo, I'm rapping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the Jam says it. Jam says it. You say it. And I'm just grateful to be able to make music with both of you guys. Understand? Like, I that's all I'm grateful to be doing. And I'm grateful that you're turned back on because you've always been, like, for me, a rapper's rapper. You know, you've always been the rapper's rapper for me. So for when you turned back on and we made the decision to sit there and, all right, these are the beats we listen to. We just made the decision to write. I don't even think we were gonna go far with a project or anything. I don't even think let's write something. Let's listen to some music and write something. And we made a project out of just, I think it was like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, and it ran all the way to like 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock.
Nah, it was during the week.
It wasn't a Sunday, Astoria Park. It was during the week.
It was during the week because
we wrote two sides to the tape. I thought it was a Sunday, B.
Nah, because I was off. I was on vacation.
I think it was a Sunday.
I was on vacation. It was in July.
I'm pretty sure it was a Sunday. I'm pretty sure.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Sunday when we went to Astoria Park. I'm more than pretty sure it was a Sunday because that's when I usually like. All right, Saturday I get my itch off. You chill, but Sundays have always been I've always Sundays, and I swear, and you too. Saturday's always been your itch off, and Sunday's always been your maybe available day. Yeah. And it was, I think it was a Sunday, B. We chose Astoria Park, and it was like 12, 11 in the afternoon.
It was early. So I told you, because the only reason I know it had to been around that time because I know I was on vacation. I told you I was on vacation for 4th of July. I told you I had I think I took that whole week off. So I was like, I don't got shit to do. You know what I mean? Like, let's go chill. So yeah, that shit was.
Then we sat in the car.
But what perfect spot though?
Yeah, Astoria Park. That's where we did everything. That's where we went through. That's where we went through fucking little dramas, little wars, fucking arguments, drinking, having great times, freestyling. It was such a great place to do everything. And then, you know, I noticed that when you're I notice every time I'm writing, you know, I notice when I'm writing or I'm in a place or the only time I get noticed is about like my driver because it's only me and him in a truck. But if you're outside and you're writing or you're sitting in your car, nobody really notices you. You could be sitting there freestyling loud as hell. They just like walk by. It's completely your own zone.
Yeah.
So it's like I shared a zone with you, and it was just like almost knock 'em down status. It was just like, all right, knock 'em down. All right, wait, hold up. Next one? Yeah, all right. And it was beats. We almost did this premeditated because there was a playlist that I named for you and my name.
Yeah, secretly you did that shit because you would play me shit on Stars Beats and be like,
you said
I like
like
that
it?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna save these shits. I'm gonna save these shits. And then you just happen to just play them all that day when we wanted to write. And then I was like, we're gonna write, son. Like I want to be really writing. You know what I mean? Like, and that day we basically like you wrote 3 songs. I wrote 3 songs, and then I had my solo ready, and you had your solo ready. But we literally sat in that car, and wrote 3 songs. Together. Yeah, and then you even helped me do my own solo because like I didn't even have a concept. I took that shit from somewhere else, and then you helped me write the hook for that one. You know what I mean? Like that shit was pure energy. You know. And then
we didn't even have to do much. Like after it was written up and after it was recorded. You know, the little intricacies that we have. What we got? We got a porn skit on it. You know, we got the kids on it. or we have Shannon on it. There wasn't, and Shannon came on it when we went to go record the verse. Well, but right before we came, you connected that in the car.
Yeah,
You
that shit in the car.
did that shit in the car.
That's in the car.
I got it. You're like the Doc from fucking Back to the Future.
Yeah,
You're Doc.
Yeah. I don't even know how I did that shit.
That's why.
I haven't heard that album in so long, but I'm like, when I heard it, I'm like, I know exactly what I want Booger to say. You know what I mean?
Yo, son, I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna make the 1.21 shirts. It's so easy.
1.21 gigawatts.
And in the back, the album cover. You know what I mean? Like, or in the front, the album cover, and in the back, 1.21. There you go, a jersey. Oh, easy, right? Oh, it's easy. Yo, it's gonna be. So I definitely like. It's great when you activate, B. When you activate, and I think about writing each and every one of those songs. I think about where I was in my headspace. I think about the eagerness that I felt that I got a chance to write with you again after everything put to the side, after everything that we've gone through, our ages, the time we put in, the money to put in, especially you, the effort to put in, I know when it comes to music, there's a lot of areas that you'll never let me down, but I know when it comes to music, especially, you will never, ever, ever, never see it through. You always see it through, and I always know that if I do music with you, I don't have to worry about being uncomfortable because I never can be uncomfortable. I know that I'm gonna be pushed to my level, to my max. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna always have to make sure I try to keep up with my peer, and not only that, I'm able to be myself. I'm able to. B, that porn skit only comes out because I'm a freak. You understand that, right? You're like that porn skit.
I don't understand that.
You understand nigga. I don't understand
it. Maybe they understand it.
But like things like that, it only comes out. It shows you. I get to show my ugly, my great, my best, and it comes with a compliment of not only like you and I being friends for so long, but
the title.
I know I could do this with everybody. Now you give me the permission. You get like doing that shit. I think since I did that mixtape with you, everything that I've written after, I've been sitting here with a nerve to strike. Everything that I've written after, I get so many looks at now because I'm like, I think for music, I've been playing myself for so long because since I'm not able to just talk, bless you, God bless you, not able to just talk and not able to just communicate with people, not able to just do that because I don't deem it necessary through music, it comes up because these are my opinions in my head. So since I did that 2 sides to the tape, I was just, after that, I was compelled to completely give everything in my head the most compassionate way I can. I ain't looking to be really raw. I don't wanna. I'm not a. It calls for it with certain places. Like I'm cool with telling my story on an easy spectrum.
And this is why I kind of wanted to name it that. This is why I felt like that was like the perfect fucking album title. And that's why I fought so hard till I had to like make you understand it because like 2 sides to the tape.
I don't think I argued that long though.
No, you didn't.
I was with it. Because it was just like, you're right. Once you say anything with 2, I'm like, yeah. You could have said 2 pound cakes. I would have been like, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not that. Because like it's still gotta evolve around hip hop, and I wanted the image to be so hip hop. I wanted it to be a cassette tape. I thought it would look cool because of the name of the title. What I mean? Like that's I like thinking about images, titles, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like I like fucking with art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just cool. I can't draw shit for nothing. I could tell you what kind of gear gonna look nice though. I can tell you what shirt's gonna look nice. Who's gonna wear what? Who might not? I can't help you create it. I can help you create it. I can't design it though. I can't.
That's like me. I got no left feet, but I can tell you. What
give me no
good.
Program though. Give me no program. I ain't gonna help you with nothing. But then I was like, damn, a tape. Like what goes with a tape? And then I'm like.
There's 2 sides on it.
There's 2 sides on a tape, and not only on a cassette tape, but tape itself. You know?
Yeah, you got
tape
two
and
sides.
sticky. One side is not.
Yeah, yeah.
That's characteristics. That's
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because side A can be like, I just want to fucking punch the shit out of you. And side B, you can want to be just making love with the bitch.
And you know what? I know we named our next mixtape maybe, but even that side A, side B could be the next. Like, now you want to get even more step into what it is. This is what it is. Man. But I definitely had fun writing that with you. Like, I definitely
It was mad fun. That was definitely
out of all of our writing.
It was one of the top days, I think, ever. Like, we've had a lot of good ones, man. Like,
every Thursday it would rain. We would write a verse.
Every Tuesday and Thursday. If you would write every Tuesday and Thursday, and somehow it'd always fucking be raining, man.
It always be raining,
bro.
But it would come out with good music, like and that's why I say, like, I'm always, me personally, I'm grateful because I like challenges that are full frontal. I like them, my full frontal. It's okay to know that you can do something. No. I like that shit full frontal. I like that challenge full frontal. I like to meet it head on. I like the type to keep banging and keep banging and keep banging and keep banging. Right. It was so much fun to write it because of that. Because I'm like, shit, every track just keeps banging.
It was good.
Leo hit me up. Did he hit you up?
Yeah.
Did he hit you up? This nigga hit me up. He just like, yo, he's awesome, Val. I'm like, damn, yo. That's awesome. You feel that way, like,
because I told him that I was like, "Yo, you can't promote it though." You know what I mean? But I was like, 'cause I was about to get my wheel on me, so he called me and I had to ask him a couple questions. I was like, "Yo, bro, I'll give you a gem." You know what I mean? You go listen to it now. You're probably like the only person who knows it's out right now. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's cool he does that. You know what I mean? But that nigga's like hip-hop to the motherfucking core. Nigga, if I ever, like, took that nigga's heart out his chest, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have it. Not even, nigga. Like, that nigga, like, they're like, his fucking blood is probably, like, fucking musical notes and vinyls and shit. You know what I mean? And cassette tape, nigga. Like, not even the tape, just the tape, nigga. Like, literally, like, the tape. But... yeah, no, that shit's dope. You know what I mean? But it was a good project, and we're just gonna continue to make more great music. And you know, thank you for just fucking activating me. I haven't been deactivated for like that for a long time. It was like, you know what I mean, like a broke nigga who can't call back home and shit. You know what I mean? You gotta go back to the deli, but you can't afford that Sun card.
But question, you gotta remember, yo, like my brother, it's been we haven't had. You know, I know I ain't trying to ride no pity horse or no misery horse, but I don't think that we've had such easy lives and knowing one another, you know, like between the people around us dying the way they've died, between our family values, how we value our family, but it doesn't always meet. The connectors don't always meet. Valuing your family and trying to do the most valuable thing for your family, just doesn't always connect. Life is murky, you know? And then we try to do our best for the people that we love, ultimately, in and out. So we're almost a sacrificial lamb sometimes because it's really hard to be selfish. It's not in our DNA. So, you know, like we not to say that our problems or anything like that are greater than anybody, but since we're here and you're talking to me, you know, I'll tell you everything is okay. But I'll know, like, deep down, that's what we have to really tell ourselves.
No, yeah, of course.
We have to just tell ourselves, like, yeah, we got all this shit, and it's not so easy. And but as long as there's people that's around us that understand us, like, I think that's what makes things all right. Like, as long as there's somebody around us that understand us. You took a hiatus. There's people around you that understood it. You activated. Everybody understands it. You know, like, I activated, start something. I took a hiatus. Everybody understands it. I'm still getting offered work, you know, like, to do things. And at the same time, I got stuff sitting there where I'm just very, very much activated. I'm very much here. I'm not dumb-willed or dumb. I'm just... I'm thinking about next level shit for some reason. My mind's just in a wander zone. Nobody... I don't think there's any type of concept that you can't really get over. So now that you, like, turn back the fuck on, it's like, alright, I'm here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now I'm here. Let's get it. What I gotta do, what do I gotta do to get it done? And that's awesome because you have Oh my God! After you
I'm not
and me,
even done yet.
Yeah, son. After you and me, you got.
I'm not even done. There's a lot to go for this year, son. There's a lot to go for this year. That's just.
Is this your run at fucking 75 home runs? Is this your year for
I think this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. I'm doing it. I'm pulling all the cards. I'm pulling all the
since
stops.
all the music's done, you know what's next, right? All the videos now.
Oh no, yeah, of course. But the music still ain't done. Though. I'm still doing music.
No,
I'm still recording. The albums are done, and there's the albums.
That's it. No more albums.
Nah, this is more
videos.
shit. I still got an EP after that. I'm still doing videos. I'm still gonna do
How
videos.
much more music you got?
I got probably like at least 2 EPs, another album maybe. I got shit.
For all 2021.
Probably depending on how I feel.
Put it all out all 2021.
I don't know, cause I don't know. Let me see how everything goes. Let me see how people react.
That's I think people are gonna react really crazy though. I think the conversations that people are gonna have and us, the way we carry ourselves, this is awesome, Mendez and Connor. The way people carry themselves, the way we carry ourselves, I think it's unexpected. Like
minimum. I got minimum at least. Like if I come out with 2 solo EPs, I definitely have 2 solo EPs. If not a full album, depending where I go.
I got all this music and budget is real.
No, yeah, that's important. You know what I mean? Like,
Budget is real. Not only is budget real, you can get lost in budget so badly that you forget how to market yourself. You forget. You go what?
We need to write.
We writing music
right now.
All right, we calling it. All right, yo.
We need to write now,
yo,
son.
Guys, I'm out of here. It's your boy, okay? Tell him goodbye.
Yo, peace out, deuces. Check it out. Music's coming out soon. Check me.
Yo, it's your boy, okay? Everything is okay. I need to write music, Captain Cecil. Have a good night, y'all. I'm out of here.
Word.
Stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not.
Time to bring it to the table.